I'm Adam from No Rolls Barred, and well, what is this? This is last year's Kickstarter exclusive Blood on the Clocktower game that we released to our Kickstarter backers on completion of Season 1's Kickstarter campaign. Now, I've asked the Kickstarter backers if they wouldn't mind me sharing this with you because the Season 2 Kickstarter campaign is coming to an end very shortly, and of course, that campaign will also carry an exclusive Blood on the Clocktower game, so I wanted you to see the great public what that kind of game looks like and how mad it can be. And then if you enjoyed it, please follow the link in the description to head on over to our Kickstarter campaign for Season 2 and help us get across the line for 6 episodes. Enjoy!
Hello and welcome to this Kickstarter exclusive edition of No Rolls Barred Plays Blood on the Clocktower. My name is Laurie and I'm joined by Dom.
Hi.
Tilly.
Hey.
Holly.
Hello.
Pete.
Hi.
Mara.
Hey.
Blair.
Hello.
Tempest.
Hello.
Adam. Tom.
Hello again.
Sullivan.
Hello.
Dan.
Hi.
Angela.
Hello.
Ken.
Hi.
Brooke.
Hey.
Luke.
Ahoy hoy.
And special guest storyteller from the Pandemonium Institute, the man who turns the grimoire into an abattoir, Daddy Ben.
Hello.
Too many. There's too many of
There
us.
So many.
is too many. Gosh, there's a lot of you, isn't there? Must feel nice. Must feel like there's a certain safety in numbers. Like you could be lost among the crowd, like nothing bad could possibly happen to you. Not when Sullivan's there. Or Adam. Or Dom. Because Dom, he's surely going to die, isn't he? But then again, aren't you all going to die? Surely. Because what happens when the pack begins to thin? When the pack doesn't feel safe, when every word rings like hollow lies, when every twitch could be the mark of possession, when every look could be sizing you up as a meal. What then? Wait till night? Or just take them for a short step and a swing and solve the problem in the day? There's safety in numbers, guys. But make sure you don't begin to eat yourselves before the demon gets a chance to. Good night. Okay, Ben, now it's just us ghouls. Let's go around this bumper crop of a town and find out who everyone is. Starting with, at the very top of the grimoire, top of the circle, forever evil, it's Adam, the demon for this game, the Al-Hadikia.
Yep, this is a single demon script, so everybody will know that there is an Al-Hadikia in play. The Al-Hadikia's ability is, each night choose 3 players. All players learn who. Each silently chooses to live or die, but if all live, all die. So there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, each night Adam will select 3 players in a specific order. We will then, in turn, announce what player has been chosen, and then we'll go visit that player and ask if they want to live or die. And we'll do that subsequently for all 3 players until we've visited all of them. However, if all live, all die. Now, it's important to note that that's not if all choose to live, it's if all live. So, for example, if the sailor cannot die, even if they choose to die, they can't die, therefore they live. So if the sailor chooses to die and 2 other characters choose to live, all live, therefore all die, but the sailor can't die, so actually the other 2 die. So there's a lot of like weird wiggle room, and I think also it's important to note that Adam can choose dead players, and if they choose to live, they live. They come back to life. So he can actually resurrect his own minions, or he can frame good players by resurrecting them.
Yeah, it's a conundrum for the. I guess it's almost like an advancement of the little monster hot potato for the evil team. Whereas this is now everyone is involved in this game of guess what everyone else is going to say, and try not to all say that you want to live, despite the fact that likely most characters, bar a few, will want to remain alive on this script.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sitting next to Adam, and probably going to be regretting it at some point, is Sullivan, this game's huntsman, but he's also something else, Ben.
Yeah, well, he's not the huntsman, he's the marionette. So, the huntsman's ability is, once per game at night, choose a living player. The damsel, if chosen, becomes a not-in-play townsfolk. So, it's pretty powerful if you can fish out the damsel, and Sully will know that there is a damsel in play, because he's the huntsman. But he's not the huntsman, he's the marionette. And the marionette's ability, and we'll just switch him over to marionette now, is you think you are a good character, but you are not. The demon knows who you are, you neighbour the demon. So when we handed these tokens out, and it landed on either Sully or Ken as neighbouring the demon, we knew that we had to choose one of them to be the marionette. So obviously we chose Sully, because that would be by far the most entertaining outcome. But yeah, basically Adam, if he wants, can tell Sully that he's the marionette. It's often actually much more useful to have a minion who genuinely thinks they're on the good team, because you unless you're a really good actor, you kind of can't really fake a lot of the time that genuine desire to search for the truth and root out the evil team. So it can be really useful to just have one guy working for the good team, working with them, being seen to work with them, and then at some point you just go, hey, by the way, you're evil. You've done a good job now. It's time for you to come onto your actual team and help us.
I know, but it also gives the demon the power to do that to Ken, I guess, as well, if he wants to gaslight Ken into believing he's the marionette at some point.
Absolutely, and in fact, both Holly and Dom can do it to their neighbours if they wish, just lie and say that they're the marionette.
Yeah, does the marionette, say Sully was not the huntsman, would the marionette find out that a damsel was in play? I assume you wouldn't tell them.
No, they wouldn't. And in fact, there's a jinx for those two characters, and a jinx is when two characters don't perfectly play nice together. And the marionette huntsman jinxes, if the marionette thinks that they are the huntsman, the damsel was added. So even though in this instance the huntsman has not added the damsel in play, the damsel was already in, we've got exactly one outsider. If the huntsman really did think they were the if the marionette really did think they were the huntsman, we would still add the damsel in. But we don't wake up the marionette and tell them that there is a damsel in play, because they don't know they're the minion. And actually their ability is that they don't think they're the minion, so we can't do that.
And so if Sully guessed to the damsel, the power would not go off because he's not the huntsman.
If Sully guessed the damsel as the huntsman in the night, then the power would not work. But if he guessed it as a minion, even though he doesn't know one, it would work because he is a minion.
Oh. So if he guesses... Oh, my lord. So if he finds his damsel and he says who they are...
Yes. If he just happens to stand up in the town square and say, Tempest, I think you're the damsel, the game will end. And Sully will have inadvertently won the game for the evil team.
Wow. Well, Sully is absolute clusterfuck of interactions there, isn't he? Let's move on to somebody slightly simpler. We've only seen one of these in No Rolls Bar. We've seen a Mezephiles one time. Holly is the Mezephiles in this game. She is also forever evil.
Yep, Holly's the Mezephiles, whose ability is, you start knowing a secret word. The first good player to say this word becomes evil that night. Because this is a Kickstarter exclusive game, we've chosen to make the Mezephiles word backers. So the first good person who says the word backers will turn evil that night. It has to be backers with an S, or a Z if you like. It can't be the single form, the word backer.
We'll have to listen out incredibly closely for that, which that'll be fun. That's a hell of a job, Ben. Fine, in an episode where people are going to be saying stuff about Kickstarter, you would assume. Up next, probably on the willing to die team here, is Brooke the farmer.
Yeah, Brooke will definitely be willing to die because her ability is, if you die at night, an alive good player becomes a farmer. Now, on initial viewing, that people often think that's a bad ability, but it isn't, because it's some hardcore confirmation. If Brooke dies at night, we'll go and wake up another player and tell them that they're the farmer, and they will know for a fact that Brooke was the farmer. And if Brooke plays her cards right, she will probably know for a fact that the new farmer is legit.
Exactly, and you can start to really spread a team of trustworthy people around the town as they all become farmers, apparently. Up next is Dom the Poisoner.
Dom the Poisoner. It's a simple one. It's a classic. If you've backed this Kickstarter project, you probably know what this does. Each night, choose a player. They are poisoned tonight and tomorrow day. So poison players' abilities don't work. If they do something, it doesn't happen. If they learn things, we can lie to them.
Up next is Blair the Professor, who we've seen her be before.
Yeah, Blair the Professor. Once per game at night, choose a dead player. If they are a townsfolk, they are resurrected. So it's a way for the good team, because there will be a lot of death in this game, it's a way for the good team to get somebody back. It could also be misconstrued as the Al-Hadikia resurrecting someone if they are both chosen on the same night, which is quite unlikely, I think, but it can technically happen.
It's just a little bit of a way for good to claw back some kills here. Well, claw back from kills. Pete is the choir boy. He always looked innocent.
Pete, the choir boy. If the demon kills the king, you learn which player is the demon. Simple. He's tied to the king. There must be a king in play if there's a choir boy.
We'll get to the king in a bit, because we're on to Tom the Cannibal.
Tom the Cannibal. If you have the ability of the recently killed executee, if they are evil, you are poisoned until a good player dies by execution. So if a good player is executed, Tom gets that player's ability until someone else is executed. If an evil player is executed, we can poison Tom, which means we'll probably use that to back up the evil player's bluff, I think.
Worth noting that we don't tell him exactly what.
No, we just wake him up.
He's got. We wake him
just
up.
Wake him up and tell him stuff. Yeah.
Perfect, good to know. Luke is the Raven Keeper.
It's an oldie but a goodie. If you die at night, you are woken to choose a player. You learn their character. Nice and simple. And it's another player that will probably choose to die. And I think that's probably the essence of a good Al-Hadiki script, is a balance of players who really want to die, really don't want to die, and can't die.
But it's about choosing the time to die, because obviously if Luke chooses to die first night, for instance, that's a big swing in the dark, isn't it, for finding your demon, whereas...
Yep.
Waiting until a little bit later in the game and then saying, yes, I'm waiting to die now, means you probably cut down who is the demon by quite a lot. I think the other thing to note is that Luke could die, come back to life, and then die again, right? So it is possible. He could get this off a few times.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so up next is Tempest the Damsel.
Yes, Tempest the Damsel, and this I think is probably one of the most difficult outsiders to play as. It reads, all minions know you are in play. If a minion publicly guesses you once, your team loses. So we'll tell all of the minions, except the marionette, that a damsel is in play. And if at any point one of those three minions can say, I believe such and such is the damsel, and if they're correct, if they choose Tempest, then the evil team just immediately wins. So it's really difficult to play as the damsel. You really have to be very careful, because you can't just seek death, because the evil team will be looking out for that. And I've personally, in fact, lost a game on day one as a damsel because I was so gung-ho about getting myself killed, and the minion just went, I'm going to go for it, Ben, I think you're the damsel, and lost immediately. So it's just you've really got to walk that tightrope.
And this is it's an interesting one, because at the moment in the game, there is no safety net for the damsel. Usually the damsel finds the huntsman, gets to transform into another townsfolk, and you remove that loss from the game, basically. However, here, you don't remove the ability for the team to lose. It will become a race at some point, right? If Sully picks the damsel, Sully finds the damsel, picks them, the damsel knows that they don't change into anything. So then they can assume that the only logical conclusion there is either Sully is drunk or he is on the evil team because he's the marionette, which can lead the good team to the Aldikia. But I guess out of Sully and Tempest, it will be whoever puzzles that out first, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing Tempest can do is agree to die in the night if the Al-Hadikia chooses him.
Yes.
Because eventually Sully will work this out. But there is a puzzle master in play, and the puzzle master might believe that Sully is drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
Yes.
So there's that out. So Sully can't be too gung-ho about it either, really, I think. But yeah, this is a great... If anyone ever has disbelieved that we randomly set these up, this is evidence of it, because that's a very, very weird interaction that I don't think we could have just come up with. It's, terrifying, frankly.
Continuing weird interactions, we've got Angela, our king, who is also puzzle drunk, as Ben described.
Angela the king. So normally the king, on night one, we'd wake up the demon and say, Angela is the king. And then if at any point the demon kills the king during the game, and there's a choir boy in play, the choir boy gets told who the demon is. Now, that will still happen because the choir boy isn't Puzzle Master drunk, and Angela is still the king. And that is part of the choir boy's ability. But if Angela does continue to live, she'll get a drunk version of the other king ability, which is if the dead outnumber the living, you learn one alive character, and the demon knows who you are. So the demon doesn't know who she is, but we will start lying to her if 8 players die and Angela's still alive. It'll be interesting to see what Adam makes of this. If Angela just comes out and says, well, I know that the demon knows who I am, so I'm just going to tell you I'm the king. I wonder what Adam will think about that. Will he work out that the king is puzzle drunk? I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, there's so much information. I'm not sure how anyone is going to be able to see through this game. But I guess as people begin to drop like flies, Ben, people start to put it together. One person with a bit more information than most people maybe is Tilly the empath. We've seen this one absolutely loads.
Yep. Each night Tilly will learn how many of her living neighbours are evil. It'll be 0 on night 1. It's that simple.
New one for No Rolls Bard is the Puzzle Master, Dan.
Dan, the aforementioned Puzzle Master, whose ability is one player is drunk even if you die. If you guess once who it is, learn the demon player, but guess wrong and you get false info. So Dan will have one chance to guess who the puzzle drunk is. If they are correct, if they choose Angela, then we'll tell them that Adam is the demon. If they choose anyone else, we will lie and say that someone else is the demon.
So yeah, basically that's going to be very hard to work out.
Yeah, they usually don't get it, honestly. It's very rare that someone gets it right. And I've often actually seen puzzle masters deliberately choose someone who they really don't think is is puzzle drunk, so that they can learn one player who isn't the demon.
Well, that's I'm interested to see how that goes down. Let's move on to the final 2. Mara, the sailor.
Mara the Sailor. Each night, choose an alive player. Either you or they are drunk until dusk. You can't die. So Mara can't die, but each night Mara will select someone, and that player will be drunk, or Mara will be drunk, and we get to decide that. But if Mara is sober, Mara cannot die, which is going to be interesting for Al-Hadikia stuff.
Yes, because if she chooses to die in an attempt to stop all players living, she dies. They all die.
Yep. But she can't die, so she won't die.
But she can't die, but the other 2 die, I assume.
That's right, yeah. That's exactly how it works.
Absolutely nuts. Okay, my head hurts already, Ben. We've not even got into it. Ken, the Night Watchman. This one's nice and simple.
Yep, and it's another new one as well. In fact, it's the newest character at the time of speaking. Once per game at night, choose a player. They learn who you are. Nice and simple.
It is a trust-building exercise.
It is indeed a trust-building exercise. I've yet to... Because it's so new, I've barely seen it in action. I don't think I've seen a Night Watchman choose an evil player. So it'll be interesting to see what happens if that comes about.
Yeah, I'm excited for the new characters in this, especially the Al-Hadikia for me, as one I haven't seen in practice before. But yeah, there's a few cool little ripples to this one that I'd be interested to see play out. Before we wake everyone up, before we start going around doing our night watch, I guess, let's talk about the 3 evil bluffs.
Yep, demon bluffs. We've got Investigator. It's a nice simple one. You start knowing that one of 2 players is a particular minion. We've got Oracle. Each night you learn how many dead players are evil. And then finally we have the Balloonist. Each night you learn 1 player of each character type until there are no more types to learn, plus 1 outsider. So that's the only one that's maybe slightly complicated. The way it works is quite simple. We tell a Balloonist 4 people over the course of 4 nights, and one of them will be a townsfolk, one of them will be an outsider, one of them will be a minion, and one of them will be a demon. And we don't tell them what role they are, or whether or not they're the townsfolk ping or the minion ping or whatever. It's just 4 names, and yeah, so that's a great one for sort of setting people up as potentially evil.
Yeah, This is going to be chaos, Ben. Absolute chaos.
Yeah, I think so. I'm really looking forward to this. We've just got the perfect balance of players who want to die, players who don't want to die, and players who can't die. And it's just gonna, I'm expecting this to be graceful chaos. Put it that way.
Let the killing begin, Benjamin. Let's wake him up.
Let's do it.
Hello, Adam. Have you left? You're there.
Thank you for making me the protagonist, I suppose. I didn't
being
want
the
to. I didn't want to do this one.
Channel director.
Thanks, appreciate it. Nice and random.
Al director. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, bud? You've got a lot of power here.
Oh, real bad. I don't know how to operate this character. Quick question: can I bring people back from the dead?
Yes.
You
Yes.
certainly can, yes.
If you choose dead players and they choose to live, they live.
Oh my god! This game could last 5 years.
Would you like to know who your minions are?
Give me. I want to know who all the good players are as well. All of their roles. That would be ideal, please.
Well, you can just ask them if they want to die. That's your thing. That's
Right.
your special thing. But here are the people who are helping you out. You have Holly.
Okay, great. Welcome aboard.
You've got Dom.
What a killer's row. Yep.
You have Holly and Dom, and then you also have
Please.
Sullivan.
Yeah!
Who? You have to know this as well about Sullivan. He's your marionette. He's your little sock puppet boy.
He's my little fancy lad. Do I know what he thinks he is?
Well, not unless you ask him.
All right, so I can tell him that he's evil, right? He just won't believe me and might try and get
He
me
might,
killed.
yeah, he might not. I mean, you could say this to anyone though, right? You could also try and get Ken on side, and you could encourage Dom to get Blair and Brooke on side.
That would be amazing. Oh, what a gamble. Oh, holy balls.
Would you like some bluffs now? Yes, you can bluff as in this game the Oracle,
Okay.
the Investigator,
All right.
or the Balloonist.
All right, I'll be balloonist then. Sweet baby James.
Hello, Holly.
Hello.
How does it feel to be the magical Mr. Mazephiles?
I love it. I am very excited about it. Yeah, we're working out who to turn.
Well, we've got some information for you. First of all, the name of your demon. You'll be serving a similar Dark Master to another game you played recently. You'll be serving Adam.
Yay! Excellent. Thank you very much.
And backing you up in this, on Team Red, is Dominic.
Ooh.
Hello, Dom.
Hello.
How's it going? Playing for Team Red, I see.
Yes. Sweet, sweet, sweet poison. And it
How are
is
you
sweet.
feeling about being the poisoner?
Pretty. My stomach doesn't feel good, but that's probably because I'm drinking so much of it.
Well, let's see if we can put you at a bit more ease by telling you who is on your team.
Okay.
Because joining you, or leading you, is the demon, Adam.
Oh, for God's sake. Not Adam. Oh, for God's sake.
Hate him as an authority figure.
I hate him as an authority figure. I hate him as a subordinate. I hate him as an opponent. I hate him as an ally.
Wow.
Even as his minion, he'll probably accuse me of being the fucking demon.
Well,
anyway.
hopefully backing you up in whatever you choose to bluff as will be your fellow minion, Holly.
Oh, good. Well, Holly's competent at least. And
We
evil.
will we'll come back and see who you would like to give a little nip from your glass in a bit.
Exciting.
See you later,
Great.
Dom.
Bye.
Hello, Mara.
Hello.
So, are you a fan of alcohol or boats?
I'm 14 years sober, but I do love boats.
Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. So, who would you like to? Well, we'll call it not booze then. Who do you want to have a cheeky little appetizer with this
Oh,
evening?
they can drink. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. It'd be bad. I'm going to drink with Blair, because ultimately I know nothing, and the chance of me hitting the investigator or the balloonist is quite low. Please let me not do that.
Alright, Blair it is. Thank you.
Hello, Dom.
Hello.
Guess who's back? Back again. Your storyteller friends, here to see who you want to give a little bit of poison to this evening.
Oh, you know, I've never done this before, the poisoning. So it's all random, isn't it? At the beginning, you just don't know. Mind you, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm going to hit something. It's going to cause some sort of chaos, one hopes. So let's pick Luke.
She's on her phone as we arrive, and she's got a cat. With the serious evil to be done here, Holly.
There is evil to be done. Can you see this, Laurie? I have no idea.
Yeah, I can see this. Very cute.
There is evil to be done. What do you think,
There
Mel?
is serious evil to be done.
Yeah,
We've got to tell you a magic word.
Yes, please.
The word, Holly, is backers.
Backers?
With the plural. Only with the S, as in Kickstarter backers. But just
as in Kickstarter backers.
Backers.
Hello, Sullivan.
Hello.
Are you excited to hunt down a damsel?
I'm going to find this very stressful. And I've got a feeling like I'm going to get to like the second day and then Adam's going to go, we should kill Sullivan. And then I'm going to have to go, well, don't, because that really risks the game for the good team. And then they're going to kill me and then we're going to lose. That's what I feel like is going to happen. So it'll be interesting.
Okay, well,
Ooh,
I'm assuming...
Damsel.
Yeah, who does now? I'm assuming you probably don't want to use it tonight, but would you like to use it tonight?
No, I will not use it tonight. Otherwise, then the loss would be 100% my fault. if the damsel was then caught. Thank you very much, there, guys. Cheers.
Hello, Dom.
Oh, you're back again.
We keep popping in, mate.
Hello. Would you
Just
like a cup of tea?
Not from your kettle, mate.
It's a weird colour. I don't want any, thank you. But we do have a bit of information for you.
Oh.
We're just here to tell you that there is a damsel in play.
Oh. Thank you very much.
You know how it goes. Find the damsel. Win the game. Holly, more evil to be made.
Oh.
Just got a bit of information for you before we move on.
Okay.
There is a damsel in the game.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Hello, Tilly.
Hello.
You learn how many of your living neighbours are evil. Right now,
Yep.
no one's dead, so your living neighbours are Dan and Angela.
Yep.
And you learn that 0 of them are evil.
Okay.
Hey, Ken.
Hello.
So, your night's watch begins. Do you have any questions about your character?
No, I think it's pretty straightforward. I'm ready to watch
Yep.
tonight.
That's right. So, you get to use this once in the whole game. Would you like to use it tonight?
You know what? I will, just so I definitely get to use it.
Okay, who would you like to inform that you are the Night Watchman?
I'm gonna, because the last time I played, I decided to poison Dom every round. I'm gonna give it to Dom.
Okay,
You're gonna tell
Dom it is.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, this is already getting interesting. I wonder how Dom's going to play this. Do you know what, though? If Dom can just claims that he didn't see anything, Adam can then tell Ken that he's the marionette. And Ken will believe him because his ability didn't work, right?
Oh, yeah. Good God.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Trust Ken to cause the chaos immediately.
Yeah. Well, let's go see what Dom has to say about this.
You wouldn't bloody believe it, Dom.
We're back again, mate.
What's happened?
So, we are here to inform you, as per their ability, that Ken is the Night Watchman. He's very kindly chosen for you to be aware of that. So I'm intrigued to know, what do you think you're going to do with that? Are you going to be like, yeah, I learnt it and try and curry favour with him? Or are you going to be like, sorry, I've got no idea what you're talking about and make it look like he's poisoned or drunk or even a marionette?
I mean, I'll feel how it goes. I guess if I say that I don't know what he's talking about, it sort of casts a bit of aspersion on me. So I think I'll see how the rest of the group behave to Ken. If they all think he's a madman, then yeah, I'll probably do that.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You awake and gather in the town square to find trampled beneath the heels of hundreds of Kickstarter backers, the corpses of your town storytellers, Laurie and Ben, which can only mean one thing. A demon is loose in the town and riling people up. Find them or perish. Good luck.
To be fair to the Kickstarter backers, I would also pay to have Laurie killed. but not Ben. You'd say not Ben. Not Ben. No, I love Ben.
Sweet, lovely Ben, though. But
Ben.
you've got to think about sweet, lovely Ben.
Yeah, it's really a package deal.
Although, in fairness, Adam, you really shouldn't have had that as one of the stretch goals.
It's working. It's working.
Hello there.
Hey, Holly, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm nervous that the two storytellers have come into the room with me.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Well, one of them's gone. What?
Yes.
Do I have to be fearful of you, Brooke?
No, I'm good. I'm good as it gets. But then I suppose we might have a marionette knocking about, so we could both be bad, not know.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm not dragging you into this conversation to tell you that you're my marionette. I'm not evil.
That's fair.
Yeah, unfortunately, you did pick me out. So if you want to tell me that I'm your marionette, you know how I love to play for the evil team.
I know, but Holly, I'm good, which is boring, but
okay.
It's fine.
Are you good, useful, or good like meh? We can kill you. If the Hideki chooses you, you might say fine.
I'm good, useful is what I would say.
Okay.
There isn't a lot of good, useful. Are you good, useful? Are you bad?
Yeah, I'm good, relatively useful. I'm also confused. Can I ask you a weird question?
Sure.
When I'm sure they'll take this out the edit. When we came back, Laurie said that they'd been trampled to death by thousands of Kickstarter somethings. Kickstarter.
Yes. Backers?
Backers.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I think because this is for the Kickstarter, they're. I guess we're being killed by the collective effort of the Kickstarter for the No Rolls Barred.
I see. Right, so they just want us dead. They want us dead one by one. They've paid their money and now they get the chance to kill us all individually.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's
fair.
fun to see these people die.
It's worth it, right? It's worth it
It
for a Smin person clock tower. It's going to be amazing. I'm either the balloonist, the night watchman,
okay,
or the professor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Those are all very good.
Yeah, they're all pretty cool.
I am either the farmer, the sailor, or the king.
Farmer, sailor, or the king. Oh, awesome. Cool.
I'm going to hope that you're not the investigator or the balloonist, because I'm the sailor and I drank with you last night.
Oh, okay, great. No, that's perfect. Cool. I'm just going to write that
I don't
down.
need to know what you are, I just need you to know that you might be drunk.
That's absolutely fine. My power, I will not be using it. Well, yeah, I don't imagine I'll be using it right away. I am the professor.
Oh, okay.
So,
wow. I won't drink with you ever again.
Yes, please. Thank you.
How you doing, mate?
I'm doing okay. I haven't played this game for a while. So
And this is a hell of a script to come back to.
It is bananas. This shit is BANANAS.
I thought there was going to be another ANANANAS there.
We don't have time for that, Pete.
I don't really have a lot to say, I'll be honest, Tom. But if you have anything to share, that would be cool.
The only thing I have to share is solidarity in the fact that I have nothing to share.
Okay. Oh, God. I feel like this is going to be this for the whole game. It's just going to be everyone being like, well, I don't really want to say anything, so nada.
I'll tell you what, Pete. From where I'm standing, this is not going to be the whole game. I will.
Okay.
I am, barring something going catastrophically wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be more open with people soon.
Good. I think for me, I don't know if this will help you or not. My role that I have is one that essentially just doesn't want to do much until they suddenly become very useful.
This works out really, really well because you are both my neighbours, and I wasn't going to ask you specifically to have a chat with me because it would be really obvious, but I am the empath and I know that both of you are good.
Oh, excellent. All right.
Okay.
Unless I'm drunk.
You know what? I'm going to just come out and say what I am because I think the demon already knows who I am, so it doesn't matter.
It'd be a hell of a risk for me to say, like, right off the bat that you're both good and think that that's going to work out. So.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm just going to say also, if either of you are the demon, you're already going to know who I am because the demon starts knowing who I am. I am the
demon. That's true. You're the king.
The king.
The king, okay.
Tilly, for as long as Angela and I are alive, you essentially learn nothing new for the rest of the game.
Yeah. But I don't want to come out and say that I'm the empath because I think that's going to make me a target. So I'm going to try and keep you both alive because I think it's good for us to have an alliance and know that.
I don't want to say exactly what I am just yet, but it is beneficial to me to have good pals that I know are there that I can trust to come back to and share information with and be able to corroborate with.
I think I'm going to hard claim to you. I was saying this to Pete in the last game that we played. Like, I feel like that's my new thing now, is I'm just going to, like, pick people or the first person that approaches me. If I get a good vibe, I may just sort of hard claim, because I think particularly in a game of 15 people, I need to have some people that I can at least know some information about me, and I can, like, tell people up front and stuff so people don't think that I'm a wrong. And so, I am this town's Ravenskeeper.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is good, because if I can be killed, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and, like, bluff my way to a few other people as a really powerful role that can get me killed, because I'm essentially going to be given the option. I could be potentially one of 3 options, and I'm essentially given the option to die. And if as far as I can tell, if I choose the option to be killed, then I can pick a player. Although I'd quite like to do it a bit later on. I don't want to die first night.
Right. Okay, I'm getting a pretty solid social read off of you. I feel like you're telling me the truth. You might just be very good at this game at this point.
I think comments will tell you I am not.
But I think you disclosing your strategy makes me trust you a bit more, but I will... I'll see how this game kind of goes for a night or two, but I feel more comfortable opening up to you, and I will kind of come back to that, I think.
Good plan. I like it.
Hello, Ken.
Hello. Anything you want to declare?
No, nothing to declare. Nothing to declare here.
Nothing to declare.
I feel safe in your presence.
Okay. Yeah. That's good.
I feel very
100% safe? 90% safe?
I'd say 100% safe.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know for me. I was worried there was something going... I was worried there was something else.
No, it's all very, very safe.
You got anything for me? As you are, I'm 100% safe.
You are 100% safe. What do I want to tell you? There's precious little I can tell you, because I don't get information until other stuff happens. Okay. So, yeah, I actually can't tell you any information yet.
Will give me some options of what you are?
Oh, sure, I'll give you options.
Yeah.
I suppose there's no real risk in...
No, I don't think there's anything else I can be. in this game.
Well,
so you should.
This game does make me nervous because I feel like there's lots of hidden mechanics that I haven't quite worked out yet. So, in the interest of security, would you mind if I gave you 3?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. Go on then. Let's see. I am either the Oracle.
Okay.
Or
I should write this down this time. Raven.
The Raven Keeper.
Yep.
Or the Sage.
Oh. Ooh.
When you gonna peel off the plaster and nominate me? I'm surprised you haven't already done it. Quite surprised. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I'll kill you, my boy. I'll kill you all. Especially you. But especially Bart. Sully, how are you feeling?
Yeah. I'm feeling just fine. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling just fine.
Well,
I have a bit of a light head, but otherwise I'm doing great.
Bit of a light head, eh?
Yes, a bit of a light head.
Are you going around the world in 80 days, are you?
I haven't the funniest, foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Unfortunately, I've decided to put a policy of not talking to anyone about anything to do with me, as it's probably for the best.
Sully, what's this?
Well,
Sully, open up to me.
No.
Sully?
No.
Sully, talk to me.
Oh,
what's wrong?
I'm not telling you. I'm not going to tell you.
But Sully, I have a secret for you.
Oh, yeah, go on. What's your secret?
Well, no, first you, mate.
No. No. I want it. You learn one player of each character type.
I learned your name, Sullivan.
Oh, you learnt my name?
I learnt your name.
Okay, what I can tell you is that I'm a townsfolk. That's great. That's
right.
useful, actually. That's very useful.
Which means the next name definitely won't be.
Yes, you would imagine so.
We are both redheads at the moment, which is very funny.
Oh, yes. I know. I did have this thought when I dyed my hair. I was like, shit.
It's great. I'm all about it. The bits the bits will be infinite. It will be good.
Yeah, it's fair. Yeah. This is a low stakes game for me, so I'm feeling A-okay. I am a townsfolk, which is nice.
Cool.
Nothing crazy going on for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm similar to chillin', kind of laying low as a townsfolk. Townsfolk good, but the stakes aren't super high for me.
So like if you got approached tonight and they asked you would you prefer to live or die, what would you say?
It's tricky because I think I probably could die.
Have you heard any outsider claims? Because it'd be good to know how many outsiders we have.
No, but I can tell you, I was just having a chat with Tempest then, and he was not willing to offer up any information, nor did he say he was an information gathering role.
Right,
so could be an outsider. It was either that, or he's either, and this is going to be great, Sullivan. You'll like this. He's either an outsider. He is either a really good townsfolk character that doesn't want to reveal his ability, or he's a minion that doesn't have any bluffs.
I can tell you that I'm not a character that receives information in the night.
Cool. If I was the sailor, would you mind me drinking with you? As long as I told you.
Let me see. Yes, that should be fine.
I am your Alhadikia. I am pooping myself. I'd love to know who you are.
Yes, I'm Mezephiles. I've already turned Brooke, but I haven't told her yet.
Holy shit! Good work!
So don't kill Brooke. Brooke is evil, but Brooke doesn't know it yet.
The best part about this is Sully is also my marionette. So we literally have Adam, Sully, Holly, Brooke, Dom, all evil.
Yes! Team! Okay, so I was just told Dom. And I was like, oh, okay, well then there must be a marionette between Sully and Ken. But oh my gosh, we have lined it up. This is beautiful.
Bang,
All
bang,
terrifying.
bang. So I'm bluffing Balloonist. My other bluffs are Investigator and Oracle. You're the only person who knows bluff so far.
Okay, Investigator and Oracle.
Are you bad? Are you bad?
Maybe No. Maybe.
I can't. I genuinely can't read you.
I could always be bad. We could all be the marionette.
This is true. But I feel like someone would have told the marionette, right? If they're bad, they'd be like, hey, don't try to be good.
Yeah, what would you do with the marionette? What is the point in that?
Are you the demon, Ken? Am I your marionette? Is that what's happening? Are you just going to leave me in the dark? Just to, I mean, it's fine.
Wielding the strings. I'm just a good old townsfolk man.
Townsfolk man. Are you willing to die? Or are you like...
I actually am willing to die.
You're willing to
die? Yeah, I think I'm quite willing to die out of everyone else. I think if the demon picks me, I will just die. I'll take one for the team.
That's good to know. That makes me think that you're the sage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, that's one of my 3 claims.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. Make up the other 2. What do you got?
Night Watchman and Ravenkeeper.
I am either the farmer, the sailor, or the king.
Oh, cool.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you, Dom?
What are you?
I'm the Mesepheles, and I've already turned Brooke.
Great. Ken is the Night Watchman.
Oh, that's excellent. That's brilliant.
Ken is the Night Watchman. I've got a strong feeling Angela's the king because she said, "Who wants an audience in the hall?" Which
okay, very king-like, which makes me think that that Brooke is either our farmer or our sailor, and is now evil anyway. But I think we'll find out in the night, probably. I guess.
Cool. I'm the poisoner, by the way, and
nice.
Last night I poisoned Luke.
Excellent. Cool.
I'm bluffing Oracle, Ravenkeeper, Sage because they don't get much information unless certain.
Oh, well then have Oracle because Oracle's one of the bluffs, Dom.
Oh, great.
The other bluff is Investigator. I fucked it with my bluff, so I'm going to fall back on, I was trying to get killed because I'm only the Investigator tomorrow.
Okay,
so, because I've bluffed really high value things, but go for Oracle.
Okay.
Perfect, because you're not going to find another one. I'm going to go Investigator as of tomorrow, probably. And Sully and Brooke have got them because they are characters.
But Sully doesn't know he's evil.
Oh, Adam needs to tell him.
Yeah, I don't know if he will or not, but I haven't spoken to Adam yet.
Welcome back, everybody. There are 15 living players. That means 8 votes are required today if you wish to put someone on the block. Do remember that there are a lot of you. Try not to shout over each other. Nominations are open should you wish to make them.
Are we ready to just get on with nominations, or do we have things to share?
Is there any info?
Not in that case. I nominate myself.
Mara has nominated Mara. Tell us why.
I think it would be a good idea for this execution to go ahead because either I'm a good player with an ability that might be detrimental to town, or I'm evil and I'm trying to bluff you, in which case it's a good idea to kill me.
All right. Okay.
That's really fun. That's cool.
8 votes required if you wish to put Mara on the block. Here we go.
I am very happy to be
Tom, you're not sat down.
Oh, okay.
What is this?
Sorry, Mara.
Oh, are we going to get the full 15?
Tom still not
Sorry.
Look at all those hands.
That's too many of us.
My screen was too small. I couldn't actually see the buttons.
12 is enough. Mara is on the block with 12. Any other nominations?
Just checking there's no minions that can be like, you win the game if you are
Dandy,
just
Goblin.
I don't know enough about all the characters to know.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Is there a reason why? Mara, you want to? Is there anything else you want to share, or is it literally just?
There's nothing I want to share right now. I'll share more tomorrow if this does go through.
I have a guess.
But I just want to say, I might be detrimental to town if I die, if I stick around. So make of that what you will.
Okay.
All right. In that case, then, since 12's quite a lot, I'll say final call for nominations.
What a civil day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would anyone like to die? Me, please. All right.
What a very polite execution this is going to be.
Okay, Mara is executed and dies. Everybody goes to sleep. Okay, right. Well, that was interesting. Interesting. I mean, Mara said, I've got a character that's detrimental to the good team. I'm assuming that's like lack of experience, because if Mara was aware of the fact that the sailor is literally hard proven as the sailor if they don't die, they probably would have been less likely to advocate for their own death until they found a day when they thought that they were definitely not drunk, because that would have literally proved them good.
Yeah, so this now all comes down to whether or not Blair is in the mood for resurrection, or whether or not Mara ever gets asked the question from the Al-Hadikia, right?
Yep, absolutely. So I guess we are now... Where are we going first? We're going to Dom, see who wants to poison. Let's do it.
Hello, Dom.
Oh, for God's sake. Do you have to creep in like that?
We do have to creep in like that. It's the only way us ghosts can apparate. Who would you like to poison, Dom?
Well, Mara's made me very nervous, because I feel like something really obvious has happened, and my brain has turned to mush and I can't work it out. So, let's poison Dan.
Oh my god, right, Laurie, two things. Thing number one, we need to go speak to Tom, because Tom has the the sailor's ability.
Yes.
But thing number two, because Dan is poisoned, Angela is not drunk right now, which means we must inform Adam that Angela is the king.
Yeah, okay, yep.
Because part of the ability is the demon knows who you are, and that was only not happening. That should be a constant thing. That was only not happening because Angela was drunk, but Angela's not drunk now, so Adam needs to learn that Angela is the king. So we've got to go and do that straight away.
My brain already hurts. Okay, so are we going to Adam first, or are we going to...
We're going to go to Adam, and then we're going to go to Tom. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
All right. Yeah, I'm not here to find out who you want to kill just yet. I'm here because you must know that Angela is the king.
Interesting.
We have not made a mistake.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
Yep, enjoy trying to wrap your head around that one.
We'll be back.
Hey, Tom.
Hello, Ben. Hello, Laurie.
It's nice to see you on the other side of the bar for a change.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, we are here because you've been munching on Mara's corpse, and
I do like eating dead people.
Well,
it's the next step up from seeing.
I mean, it's better than eating living people, I suppose.
Well, it's easier.
Okay, well, we're here to ask you to select a player.
Okay. Right. Can I have... I suppose if this was a live game, I wouldn't have a moment to mull this over.
Yeah, but I mean,
so
we are doing content, right? So feel free to say your thought process if you like.
Well, what I would like to do is just have a little look through the in-play abilities that involve player selection, and use that to inform who I choose. I think I'm going to go with... You know what? I'm due to talk to Luke first thing tomorrow, so I'm just going to select Luke.
Okay. Luke it is. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
Okay, so Luke is now sailor drunk. So if he dies tonight, we'll be giving him false info. Tom cannot die from execution tomorrow.
Hey up.
Hi, Brooke.
Hello.
So, I've got just a handful of words for you, and they are as follows. You are the farmer, you are evil.
I am the farmer, I am evil. Okay. What?
Hello, Adam.
Bloody hell.
Now is the time. Who would you like to pose the terrible question to?
I think let's work our way around the clock. Not with Ken, actually. I want to keep Ken as my little emergency pseudo marionette. So let's go Dan, Tilly, and Angela.
Dan, Tilly, and Angela.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go visit Dan, and we're going to say, Dan, would you like to live or die? Would you like to live or would you like to die?
I want to live.
Okay, you choose live. Okay, thank you.
Oh, God.
Hello, Tilly.
Hello.
Would you like to live or die?
Oh, no. You're joking. For fuck's sake.
And remember, if all live, all die.
Oh, okay. Let me think this through. My ability is useful, and it could continue to be useful as the game goes on. Fuck. What if
Gonna
I
have
end
to
the
push you
whole
for an
game?
answer, Tilly.
Okay, I'm gonna live.
You're gonna live, okay.
Tilly's gonna live.
Angela, you have been selected by the Al Hadikia. Would you like to live or would you like to die?
I'm going to choose. Who were the other people that were chosen? It was Dan and Tilly.
That's right.
No. Oh, it was Dan and Tilly. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to choose. I don't know if I should choose to die as the king. I'm gonna choose to die.
Okay.
And hope that's the right choice.
Death it is. Thank you, Angela. We now need to head over to the choir boy, Pete, and tell him that Adam is the demon.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
Hello. In our best singing voices, it is our pride and joy to tell you that Adam is the demon.
Adam
Wait.
is the
What?
demon.
Wait, what? Like the king died?
That's the only reason that we would be here.
What? Huh? What? I don't believe that for a second. I think I'm poisoned, but I'm gonna say it anyway in the town. Woo! Alright,
Okay.
cool!
Right.
Thanks!
Catch you later.
What? What's that? What? No way.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, that is actually so cavalier that it might come off for Adam. It might work.
Yeah.
But now we've got to go visit Blair and see if she wants to resurrect anyone.
Hello, Blair.
Hello. Hi.
So, it is time for you to profess your desire for someone to be alive, or not, if should you not wish to use it today. What do you think?
I'm not gonna use it today.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Fair enough. We'll catch you later then. Sullivan.
Yes.
Would you like to use it tonight?
No, I'm not going to use it tonight. No, I'm going to wait at least one more day.
All right. See you later.
Perfect.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, Tilly, you look around at the houses either side of you, and you're pretty confident that 0 of them are inhabited by evil people.
Yeah. Cool. But no one's died.
Well, you don't know that yet.
I don't know that yet. Okay.
But yeah,
right.
but
we're still on 0. All right.
You're still on 0, that's right.
Okay. Thank you so
All right.
much.
No worries, bye-bye.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. As you gather yourselves out of your cottages and bring yourselves to the town square, you find, tangled within the treads of a Lehman Russ tank, Angela.
No. Oh. My poor crushed crown, broken in the treads.
Is that all?
Well done, Angela. Really well done.
Hey.
Oh, Angela, you noble. A true noble.
Great work.
Otherwise, it would have been all 3.
I'm glad my sacrifice worked. I was really hoping that the other 2 chose life.
Hey guys. Fun fact, fun story, fun info. Don't know if you want this cool thing that I'm gonna tell everyone. So fun fact, Angela was, I'm assuming, the king, and hey, I'm a choir boy. So I get told who the demon is. So
yes.
So it's Adam.
Wait,
what?
So,
What?
Yeah.
What?
if the king dies, the choir boy gets told who the demon is.
Fucking kill
I got told it was Adam.
Oh my god.
It is not. It is not me.
The demon knows who the king is, so why would they have done that?
I don't know.
Yeah, Pete, you've been poisoned, bud. It is not me.
Like it's totally cool that I could have been poisoned and everything, but that's what I was told. So
okay,
that's fine.
If we want to act on that, that's cool. But just letting everyone know.
Cool.
Okay. Well, let's all have chats for a bit.
Yes.
And
but keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Pete, can I pull you quickly?
Yeah, sure thing, Dan.
Sullivan, Sullivan, I need to chat to you, please.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
Hello,
you might want to wipe that
Demon.
smirk off your face, buddy, because you're my fucking marionette. You're on the evil
What?
team with us, pal.
What? No!
You are one of my minions. You might want to help me out here, bud.
Oh no!
You are my. I don't care what they told you. You are a minion, and you are with me on this.
No! I
Yep.
was so happy. I was like, yeah, he's done for. He's done for.
No, you're done for too.
Okay, quickly. Who else is on our team?
Right, it's you, me, Holly, Brooke has been turned evil, and Dom is evil as well.
Okay, we've got enough people maybe to turn this around. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and air quotes turn Ken as well.
Interesting that you died if they knew who you were.
Yeah, I am a little surprised by that. It was also very interesting because the 3 people that were chosen were the first 2 people. It was myself, obviously, and then the 2 people who went to go talk to me first.
Oh,
so weird. I find it kind of like, I don't know if that was just a panic pick and they just remembered that I went off with them. But I do find it interesting that the demon has chosen me, allowed me to die in some way.
Maybe they just didn't think the choir boy was in play.
Maybe that is the case.
Because they know what the king is, but they may.
Yeah, they don't know who the choir boy is, and
Yeah.
I never actually I never spoke with Pete, so I didn't know he was my choir boy.
Interesting. Interesting. Potentially just a blunder, more likely than someone being poisoned. Because even if he is poisoned.
I mean, okay, do we have a minion that definitively does poison?
Yes,
we don't have the
poisoner. Poisoners.
Oh, we do have the poisoner. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay, so maybe the demon knew that Pete. I don't know.
They would have had to known that he was the choir boy.
Yeah, you would have like they could have just gotten lucky. My bet is that the demon didn't realize the choir boy was in play, but I do think they may have also gotten lucky in that the Pete was poisoned.
Or the choir boy is drunk from the puzzle master.
I am gonna go all in on trusting you.
Okay.
Because the fact that you came out with this information in front of everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and I also know that Angela was the king because she told me that.
Okay,
so
great.
Unless you two are in cahoots together in some way,
yeah,
and there's not like a marionette situation where you think you can be, right?
I don't think so. No, because I think because I'm not a good character, I then wouldn't have been given that info. So because I would have only been given that info if I was actually that character.
Yeah. So the only I'm trusting everything at this point because these things all seem to scan to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the puzzle master.
Okay, great.
So I know someone is drunk, and I don't want that person to be you.
I don't think that I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I wouldn't be the drunk. I would just be drunk, right?
Yeah.
I think the only way that Angela can be in the game is because my ability reads that you add the king into the game. If I exist, if the choir boy exists, the king must also be added in the game. But that's part of the choir boy's ability, that you add the king to the game. So if the king is there, which Angela is, then I can't have been drunk from the start, because I wouldn't have had that ability to put the king in the game.
I see.
So I could have been poisoned by like a poisoner or whatever, but I don't think that
you're drunk.
I don't think I'm drunk. I don't think I'm your drunk.
You don't think I've made you drunk? Okay.
No.
Okay. That works for me.
I wanted to just tell you I didn't use my power on you.
I hope that was the case, because otherwise that would have been, you would have not trusted me, and that would have been awful.
Yeah. No, I figured
it may be better to find a more powerful townsfolk to use it on.
Exactly. Yeah. But if you do want me to bring you back, like I could, but
I feel like if I can find a cannibal, that's good work.
So where were we, Luke?
Yeah, I mean, I was basically yesterday. I was just going to completely hard claim to you. I have told Tempest my role. I was chatting with Sullivan, but Sullivan wasn't really going to offer up any information, so I didn't hard claim to him. But I think I'm going to hard claim to you. I'm just going to try and get some information out there, see if it does help us out in some way. I am this town's Raven Keeper.
Are you? Okay. Can you not get demon killed today?
Okay. So if the demon picks me tonight, stay alive.
I have, and again, please do forgive me if this ends up being a misthought, but I think I've got reason to believe that your power might not work tonight.
Okay. Why did you think I might have been poisoned?
Can I tell you tomorrow?
You can tell me tomorrow, yeah.
Cool.
Unless are you our sailor? Sailor's on this script, isn't it? No.
I'm not your sailor, but you're definitely thinking the right thought.
Hey, Brooke.
Hey, Holly. Is there something you want to tell me?
Yeah, there is. Welcome to the evil team, Brooke.
Oh, I knew it. When you said we're going to be working together, I was like, okay, all right. So
did you get visited? You got visited in the night and everything?
I did.
Yeah,
I am the farmer.
Cool.
I am evil. Thank you for that.
How do we use evil farmer? Okay, cool. Awesome. Well,
I'm provably a farmer. What was that?
Yeah. Do you know who your evil team is?
No. Who is on the evil team?
Okay, you're definitely evil right now, because I'm going to tell you everything now.
Yes, I'm 100% on the evil team.
Okay, Adam is the demon.
Okay.
So it might be fast.
How do we get out of this?
I don't know. I think only poisoning. Like, I think that it could be a poisoned choir boy, because there's a lot of roles that poison and drunken and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm also about to start bluffing investigator. Basically, Adam's your demon. Sully is the marionette, but I don't know if he knows he's the marionette yet, because I don't know if Adam's told him or not. But I'm
that's what he's going to tell him right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I'm your Mezephiles.
Okay.
And you are an evil farmer.
Farmer, yeah.
And Dom is a poisoner.
Dom is a poisoner. Great.
So we're all five of us are sitting next to each other on our little quarter of the, the clock. It's more like a third at this point. It is a third, right? There are 15 of us, yeah. So we're a third evil.
We're a huge evil team.
So it's just us.
It's just us.
The stragglers left.
People who are either so beneath notice that we're not a threat, or so obviously evil that no one wants to spend time with us.
Tempest, do you want to have a chat?
Oh my god!
Well, we haven't spoken yet, so...
Which am I?
I don't know yet, Dom. That's the problem. Let's go to the dressing room.
I know which it is. I know which it is. Oh, not that one! Shit!
I think that you might be a goodie.
Yes, you would be right in thinking that. What leads
all I
you
gotta
to believe
say.
that? Oh, why? Do you have information on me?
Yes, I do. I don't know who you are. But I know that you are most likely good, unless I am in some way. compromised, which I don't think that I am. As far as I know, so far my info's been good. What do you think of?
You're the empath, are you not?
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay. Genuinely, that does make me trust you much more. If I am selected in the night, I will happily die.
Okay.
So if, you know,
I'll keep that in mind.
If we're both selected and such, I will say that I will die.
You'll probably fall on your sword. Okay.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's what happens when you don't read the entire fucking script, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I don't think you would have done this, Adam.
No.
I did not do this. I'm being fucking stitched up.
It would be very funny if you went, I'm going to organise this 15-person Kickstarter, and then totally fluff it on the first night. Actively sabotage myself on the first night.
That is incredible coordination from the evil team, though.
Well, we need to find out who Pete told he was the choir boy, because they probably poisoned him, right?
Yeah.
Or he's the marionette.
I mean, oh, fucking hell. I'm going to die anyway. Like, it's not the end of the world, but I'd really rather not. I'm the balloonist.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Have you heard of any outsiders?
There's a lot of secret
I've not encountered anyone, but I got two names. I got Sully and I've got Ken.
Okay.
So I spoke to Sully on the first day. I hard claimed to Sully. I've told him my second name, and I want to speak to Ken.
What's going on then, Sullivan?
Well, I've just been informed very recently that I am not the character I thought it was, and that I am the marionette.
Kel surprise. Well, I don't know what to do with this information, Sullivan. I guess we should probably have you executed.
Well.
Oh, me? No, I'm not evil. Well. Why would you think I'm evil? Yeah, no, I'm the poisoner.
Good. I was so nervous for a second.
You really thought you'd fucked it then, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I'd fucked it up for a second.
That's how I always feel. Every time I speak to another minion, I always think, but wait, have I missed something? Am I wrong? Ken is the night watchman. He told me on the first night that he was the night watchman. Cool. I poisoned Luke on the first night. Dan is currently poisoned. I've no idea what he is. They were just wild stabs in the dark. Haven't got a clue. Don't really know what I'm doing. Being a poisoner is quite hard because you've got to really know stuff. I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming Mara was the damsel.
I'm presuming so. I was supposedly the huntsman.
Why are you so important that you did not die that you chose not to die?
That is a very good question. It's because I can find out and corroborate information. What was your choice to die? Walk me through it.
Either I had a chance that I might not have died, or I'm the damsel and it's good to get me off the board, or I'm a goon who didn't want to get turned evil, or
Okay.
Adam knows how the King and Choir Boy works and wouldn't just kill the king on the second night. That would be madness.
Interesting. That's interesting. I quite trust Pete, but like...
I trust Pete. I think Pete thinks he is good and thinks he is sober. I think he's one of... I think he might not be either of those things.
Okay.
It's quite likely that you've been poisoned.
I think so as well. Yes.
Because I just feel like there's no way Adam would make that much of a mistake.
Yeah.
But also, it could have happened, I guess.
Yeah, I'm prime poison bait for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But, I mean, on the off chance that it
like,
is
I kind of just want to kill him anyway, you know?
Probably, yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Because
it would suck if we didn't act on it and then later on it turned out that, oh shit, actually, no, that was accurate the whole time.
And like, just from the fact that I came out with that, Adam was like, Sullivan, I need to speak to you immediately. And then he said, Ken, I need to speak to you as well. And it's like, why? Why those two?
Okay, Ken, I'm going to need your fucking help here, pal.
What's happened?
Because you're my marionette, buddy.
What?
You're my marionette, my friend.
How How's that working?
You are. You think you're a good character, but you are not. You are my other minion.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
All right. So the other evil players are me, Holly, Brooke, Dom. And I've also lied to Sully, telling him that he's the marionette. So
Right.
I've organised a voting block. Okay, we have a voting block. We can just about get away with this if we can just tell everyone that Pete was.
So did you
poisoned,
blunder? Did you just forget?
I did not read the fucking script, Kenneth. I did not read the script fully. I am fucked, my man. I was going to try and let you go on for as long as you could to see if you could maybe fuck up some of the town with information. But
So who are the others?
Holly, Brooke, and Dom.
Yep.
What? Brooke's been turned by an evil Mezephiles.
What? What was the word?
I don't know that. I just know that Brooke is now on our team.
Okay. That's
pretty
fuck
me.
Yeah.
But yes, Sully also thinks he's evil, but he's not. He hasn't told me who they told him he was.
Okay, interesting.
Bloody hell!
Wow.
This is going to be a fucking fight back. If I can kill like a few more people tonight, then we have won this game through sheer voting power alone.
Yes. Yes.
Nora.
Funny.
All right.
Funny stuff. Great. Well, happy to be your puppet.
Thanks, Ken.
Ben, can I ask you a rules question?
Yes, absolutely.
Privately.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So yeah, I'll stay in here. So if you're the marionette, you don't get the power of the good character you are, do you? Or do you get the power?
No, you don't. You're the marionette. I mean, I'll still treat you as though you're the character that you think you are. You're basically a drunk but evil, is the way to think about it.
Okay, so as a marionette who's told they're the night watchman, the person you've night watched won't know that you're the night watch. They won't get any info because you don't get that power.
That's right, yeah.
So, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up.
But do remember, though, Ken, that the guy you chosen is someone who Adam has just said is a minion.
Sure, but they would have also had to know that I chose them as the night watchman.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm happy with that.
You're the poisoner. I know that.
Yeah.
Because I'm an evil farmer.
Oh, so useful.
Yes. Making evil root vegetables.
Evil wheat.
Oh, watch out for that barley. It's bad.
Oh, God. Okay.
So we're boned here with Adam. Adam has to kill himself somehow. Not sure.
Yes. Or we just have to discredit Pete. I mean, it is an insane play to try and kill the king. You're a very good poisoner. What do you think I should do?
I don't even know if there's any good players that are around. Really.
I mean, I've been guessing lately. I've just been guessing the last two nights. I went for Luke and then Dan. Dan is currently poisoned, whatever he is. So
Dan is poisoned. I don't know anything about Tilly. I don't know anything about Tom.
Would you be able to tell me who you are or who you were before you died?
As the cannibal, did you wake up last night and were asked to pick someone?
Why do you ask?
Because I'm the sailor. So if you are the cannibal, you would have been asked to pick someone last night.
That does check out. I think I'm going to take a leap of faith, because why not,
So you are the
cannibal. Yes, I am.
I've been waiting for one, so that's fine.
Yeah, I am the cannibal. That does check out.
But I am the sailor. I claimed it to Blair, first conversation, first thing. Because I drank with Blair on night one. So if you need corroboration, you can ask Blair.
I think it's worth me checking Blair as well. But yeah, I'm gonna take this leap of faith very happily for now, just so we can move forward.
I'm happy. The way you approached me felt so much like a cannibal approaching me that I'm happy to accept that you're the cannibal.
Grant, that works out nicely for me.
What were you?
Yeah, maybe I played my cards a little less close than I thought with that question.
Who did you pick last night?
I picked Luke last night.
Okay, so I think Adam is playing us for fools.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
See, I thought this too, but
I think neither. He's told
me and
both
him
of us we're the marionette. I don't think either of us are.
What? What are you talking about?
Sorry. Potentially.
Well, I'm very confused.
I think he's trying everything he can to try and save this game, which is telling as many people.
Ken.
What?
Ken, you've just blown my mind, my little mind.
Yeah. There's a lot of twists and turns in this game. So he's going to try and go for a voting. Yeah.
Oh my god. How did you know?
Oh, so he told me I was the marionette, but I have a power which pretty much, I think, confirmed will work as normal. If I'm that power. There's a small chance that you are still the marionette.
Who knows? One of us might be. Neither of us might be. Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure I'm not. But he's told me that you're not. He told me that he told you you're the marionette and that I'm the real marionette. He told
Unbelievable.
You that. To try and
Unfucking-leavable. This is the ballsiest fucking play I've ever seen in the history of Blunder Clocktower. Let's go back to the village. I can't wait.
Let's play it safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Welcome back, everyone. There are now 13 living players. That means 7 votes required if you wish to put someone on the block. Nominations are open should you wish to make them.
I gotta be honest, Pete. I don't believe that your scenario is the most likely one. I think the people playing this game will know not to just kill the king on the first night and reveal the demon to the choir boy without something to skew that information.
Yeah.
And from what we've been told, I'd rather not kill Adam. So
I would also say I am happy to die in 2 days. Can I have 2 days, please? Then I will be fine.
Yeah. Like the thing is, I'd like to kill Adam because that's what my information says. Yeah. But I do think that I'm prime poisoner bait for that. It's a very easy targeted move for that.
Have you told anyone?
No.
I was bluffing some big info rolls yesterday, including the balloonist, to try and catch the Al Hadiki's eye and be the Angela of last night. I'm actually the investigator, so I'm really happy to go, but I know a poisoner is in play. The only reason I'm coming out with this right now is because it could be relevant. It would require very, very special targeting and them to know who the choir boy is, which I'm not sure how they would, but there is luck. A poisoner in play. Yeah, or just blind luck, but there is a poisoner in play.
Right. That's a fair point. How would they know to poison me?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's such a bit. There's so many moving parts to that. The demon knows that Angela's the king to kill the king, and for the poisoner to have got to you. There's so many things.
The demon knows who the king is. That's part
right.
Of the king's ability.
That's what I mean. It's like, but what I'm saying. So the demon knows who the king is, and has then told a poisoner to target you, knowing you're the choir boy. And if you didn't tell anyone you were the choir boy, because the king doesn't know who the choir boy is either. So like, there's almost so many moving parts. I feel like it either. I mean, I don't know what the other assumption. It might have just been dumb luck, like really blind luck.
If it's dumb luck, why would the demon kill the king?
Why would the demon kill the king? That's the
demon knows.
The demon knows who the king is, but they wouldn't know necessarily that either a choir boy was in play or.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't know if does a choir boy have to be in play if there's a king?
No, choir boy makes a king.
The king has to be in play if there's a choir boy in play, but it doesn't have to go the other way around. But still, the risk of it is usually enough to stop people from doing that.
That throws open the. Oh, sorry. I was going to say that throws open the possibility, and I know this is small, and we haven't really spoken, Pete. So, there is the possibility there is no choir boy, and Pete is trying to cast shade.
It would be a huge play.
Also possible.
That would be a wild play, very bold.
If it makes you guys feel better, I'm very happy to die. Like my choir boy thing is done now, so just kill me if you want. That's fine. But that's what I have been told.
Second call.
There's one
just a
really
suspicion I
weird
had.
edge case. If Angela, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Ben, if Angela was poisoned yesterday, would the demon have found out who the king was?
The demon would have learned on night 1 who the king was.
That's before any poisonings or anything.
No, it's possible. It's entirely possible that a king is poisoned every single night or something, and the demon never
But
finds
that's
out.
very edge case. Very
It
edge
is
case.
pretty edge case, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a nomination.
Sorry. Oh wow.
If nominations are open, right? I'd like to nominate Holly.
Tom nominates Holly. Tell us why.
Now, I'm not necessarily sold on doing this. This is just because I want to have a conversation about this. So, Holly, if you want to stick around a bit longer, then I'm happy for this nomination not to go anywhere. I just want to make sure the option to nominate a now spend investigator is out there, because I think there are also ways that could be useful. I also want to take this time to acknowledge Angela's wicked sweet crown.
Oh, thank you.
Oh wow!
Oh wow, yeah, nice.
Someone had to.
Playing the part. Yeah.
But that's
When I
that's
saw
why
I
this
was
nomination
king, I
is.
had to.
That's why this nomination is here, to open up the conversation about whether we want to execute a spent investigator or not, and that's all I got to say.
Okay, Holly.
Yeah, I am very happy to go. I wonder if it's worth getting me on the block. We can always take me off the block. If we decide there's a better candidate, happy to go, because I feel like I've got my info, got it out there. Would also like to spend the time acknowledging the incredible crown that sits atop Angela's head.
Okay, would anyone like to add any pertinent info?
Pertinent info, I've heard second or third hand that there is a cannibal in the game.
Oh.
But there's a wedding. Like
Cannibal.
Cannibal.
Oh, cannibal. Got it.
Okay, so 7 votes required. Remember, dead guys, if you use it, it's gone. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Mara, you might. Yeah.
Worth getting me on the block.
There's no
7?
need to do this though.
I think let's go with
There's no
minimum.
need.
I think there's a better
Oh.
kill. Let's go with
Okay.
minimum votes.
Yeah.
Minimum's good.
We need one
That's
more.
6. We need one
It's-
more.
Holly.
Need one more.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
And then Holly can drop it on herself.
Holly, pop your hand down.
Oh,
Oh no.
sorry.
No.
7 is enough. Holly on the block.
Can I nominate Pete, please?
Yep, tell us why.
So I am trying to sift through it. I am not the Al Hadikia. I've told some people, roughly half the town, who I am. So I could also be poison bait now. So whatever. But I think the Occam's razor for me is that Pete was the Al Hadikia, and this is a huge play. Just because literally nothing else makes sense other than dumb luck, which we could go with. But if Pete knew that Angela was the king and one of his bluffs is choir boy, he knows that he can just do this and kind of massively. I'm not saying I fully believe it, Pete, but it's the most likely situation other than just like a complete blind shot in the dark.
Okay, Pete.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to kill me, that's totally cool. I'm happy to run this through. Like I said, my power's done now, so I'm happy to die as well. I think we shouldn't ignore this info though, and I think at some point we should kill Adam, and not just ignore that and brush it off till the end of the game. But I am happy to go now if that's what you guys want to do.
Okay.
If I may add in,
Go for it.
A cannibalized investigator is probably more beneficial to us than a cannibalized choir boy.
Yes.
That's true.
It's a good call.
Okay, 8 to execute, 7 to tie.
I don't want to get into a situation where people are still hung up on this idea that I could be the demon days later.
Yeah, you should both be
Yeah.
dead by Final 3 for sure. I forget Final 3. As an Al script. Who knows?
I'm gonna vote for it anyway. I believe in it.
Oh, wow.
one minute.
I think. Well,
Don't chummed up in the end.
I was fine with
I
6.
thought
With
it.
6. So I was like,
6
one
is
minute.
not enough.
So-
Holly's still on the block. Any other nominations?
Okay.
Is there a reason why everyone threw their hands up right at the end?
It's a
what
Legion
did I-
script.
I think it's a potential. Genuinely, I just think it's a potential demon snipe. That's all.
Yeah.
Because it happens with us a lot that we might get the demon very early on, and we just ignore it and let it run.
Which is why I want to kill Adam.
Final call.
Yeah.
I guess
Please
I'll
let
go
me
for
cannibal.
it.
I really hope
I'm-
it's a cannibal.
I've got to nominate. I nominate Adam.
All right, Ken, tell us why.
So Adam admitted to me he was the demon and tried to tell me that I was his marionette, and I'm pretty sure that my power means I can't be the marionette because I use my power on turn 1.
What?
Well, the storytellers would act through your power if you were the marionette.
No, because it also gave someone else info about me, which would not happen apparently, according to the rules clarification.
Holly.
What?
Ken
Okay,
is in
Adam?
my ping. Sorry.
What?
Adam, your response?
What is...
I don't understand. I told Ken that he was one of my balloonist pings, and I do not know where this is coming from. Your guess is as good as mine. I guess you could kill me now rather than later, but that has fucking blown me on my ass.
Okay. Anyone want to jump in before we vote?
Yeah, I've got some pertinent. Ken is in my investigator ping.
Oh yeah.
As possible poisoner. I've got Ken or somebody else. Weird
Cool.
evil
Okay.
play? Why are they trying to kill Adam?
I will tell you my role was the night watchman,
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense for what you said.
and I revealed it to Dom, who, without too much nudging, he revealed that he had been pinged from me.
That's a lie.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
What?
That's a lie.
Here we go.
What's going on? I don't know why you would make that. I don't know why you would make that wild lie.
I also confirmed that Dom is one of the minions that Adam had told me.
Ken, what the fuck are you talking about?
Ken, Agents of Chaos,
He
Ken.
also told Sullivan that he was a marionette and told me that he told Sullivan that he was a marionette when he wasn't.
That is also not true.
These are all
Okay.
information. We could win the game straight away.
is
He also admitted that it was a
Can I-
blunder. That was a pure blunder.
Ken, I'm gonna nominate the shit out of you, my boy.
Go for
That's
it.
happening next.
There's a lot of things going on. Let's try and go through all.
Okay, I'm going to run the vote, guys. 8 required if you wish to put Adam on the block.
We can win the game straight away.
Pertinent info, look at Ken's face.
I don't know. I kind of just want to see what happens.
We can win this game straight away.
That's.
Is this evil?
What is going
This is
on?
insane.
I think Ken is my favourite player.
Yeah, 2 votes is not enough.
100%.
I didn't want to be this kind of protagonist.
Convince me.
Can I nominate Ken, please?
You've already nominated Pete today, I believe.
Pete?
Someone
Did someone nominate Ken, please?
Can I? Dan nominates Ken.
Dan nominates Ken. All right, tell us why, Dan.
Because that was delicious, and I don't want it to stop. I'd like more conversation.
Okay, Ken, do you have any more startling statements up your sleeve that you can give to Dan?
I mean, I am happy to die because I've used my power. I think a few other people I might have told I was a night watchman who might be able to kind of confirm my story a bit, but ultimately I was relying on Dom to help me, but he is on the evil side, so he will obviously just claim I'm lying, which would be a bold lie to come out of nowhere.
Ow.
This is amazing.
This is one of the best things I've ever seen.
All right, we're going to run the vote. 8 required, 7 to tie.
He
can't.
He's obviously not the demon.
Than
No,
investigator.
I wonder if he is our poisoner.
He's our poisoner.
I think he's our poisoner.
Is there any chance he's good?
No,
yeah.
I don't think
No!
so.
Yeah.
I don't think
Trust
so.
him
I
even
really
if he's
don't think
good.
so.
Is there any chance he's
He
good?
could be good and just played for chaos, which is very fun.
9 is enough. Ken on the block.
He would do that, to be fair.
Can I just?
Any other nominations today?
I mean, I will say this. If Ken is the night watchman, a cannibalized night watchman's not bad.
No.
That's very
That's
true.
super valid.
He's not, though, surely.
You'll find out.
Final call.
If he's a poisoner,
This is unbelievable.
Told to pick someone anyway.
What is happening?
Ben, I don't know. I don't feel like I can stand any more of this. What's going
That's all
on?
right, you can have a nice lie down instead because Ken is executed and dies, and everybody goes to sleep.
I guess it's fucking on now. I guess the game's on now. Oh, fucking hell.
Wow. That was... Yeah, there was some absolute Hail Mary heroics going on there. I tell you what, like, credit where credit's due. Adam, some top tier acting and some real good shade throwing right there. because I did not expect him to survive the day, especially after he screwed up. He took a little bit more than he could chew there and decided to try and get both Sully and Ken on side. And do you know what? To be fair, they could still try and get Ken on side, because Dom could say, hey, Ken, I was lying to you when I said that I'd been told you were the Night Watchman. Please stop this now. You're actually the marionette. So there's still like a way back, but I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're too far down the let's just throw shade at Ken and ignore him road now. But do you know what?
Yeah, and when Tom gets the ability now.
Yeah. So there are ways around it. Adam can try and kill him. Dom can poison him. Yeah, those are the ways around it. So hopefully, for the sake of the evil team, one of those things happens. But honestly, any amount of time that the evil team continues to go now is a miracle. Like, they've already done way better than they had any right to. At this point, they're just scoring bonus points.
My darling Dom.
Oh my god, that was horrible, wasn't it?
How are you feeling?
I feel like I need a really stiff drink.
You make the stiffest drinks, Dom. You've always made the stiffest drinks. Who would you like to serve one to this evening, my friend?
Okay. So it's a tricky one. If there is a cannibal out there somewhere, I really could do with poisoning them. Luke, I've got nothing to go on, except that Luke seems to have brought up the cannibal quite a bit, as if he might be it. Like he's window shopping for his next special power. So I'm going to poison Luke again in the blind hope that he is the cannibal and that this will corroborate everything.
Okay, Luke it is, thank you. Well, that's strike one for evil team. There is now no way for both Blair and Tom's ability to not work. Which is a problem, assuming Blair uses it. But Tom still might choose an evil player to be shown as the Night Watchman too.
Yes,
but we're not doing that till much later. So Tom could actually die before that happens. And in fact, so could Blair. So that's what we're hoping for right now.
Fucking hell, lad.
I've got to hand it to you, man. That was some A-grade bullshitting that you did right there.
Oh, fuck! I didn't expect Ken to turn on me, a little quisling. Fucking hell.
He loves pretending he's evil, except when he's not.
Oh, I tell you what, Ken's previous really helped me out there.
Yeah,
Thank
he was the
Lord.
right person to make that accusation for you, wasn't he, really?
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, I don't know. Fuck. Dan, Tilly, and Blair. Fuck.
Dan, Tilly, and Blair. Wonderful. Thank you. Good luck, man. You're going to need it. But
I'm going to fucking need it.
If you win this, Adam, that makes you the best demon ever. Like, you're the top of the leaderboard if you win this.
I'll do my best.
Because you basically hobbled yourself.
Yeah. All right. Well, best of luck, man.
Cheers.
Hello, Dan.
Yeah.
Yes, again, Dan.
Simple question.
Would you like to live, or would you like to die?
I want to live. I want to live.
Hello, Tilly.
Hello. They've gone for me again.
They have, I'm afraid, Tilly. Would you like to live, or would you like to die?
So who's been chosen first? Daniel.
That's right.
And I'm the second person.
That's correct.
Okay. Dan knows I'm the empath. I don't think that he is... Fucking hell. I don't think that he is the damsel. I'm gonna live.
You're gonna live.
Life it is.
Hello, Blair.
Hi.
So, Blair, how do you feel about living or dying?
No. Oh, I had a feeling. Oh, shit. Okay, so... Oh, man. They've chosen 2 people who chose to live yesterday, which probably means they have really good abilities. And maybe they've chosen to live again. Oh, if we have a cannibal in play, then... Oh no, that's only executed. Oh shit. Ugh. I want to live. I want to live.
Don't we all? All right, thank you, Blair.
That's probably a mistake. Oh no.
That was a good night for evil.
Yeah.
What's really going to matter now is who Tom chooses, because interestingly, the Night Watchman's ability states they learn who you are. So we'll be waking someone up and saying Tom is the cannibal, which will blow things wide open. Now, it's worth keeping in mind though that Ken can technically still be evil. If people believe that he's a Merzephiles turned Night Watchman and that we've simply allowed Tom to have his ability work correctly to try and make him look good. So there's still a route out, but it's really tenuous. But I think next we're not going to Luke because he's not dead. Pete's no longer relevant. Blair is dead. Brooke is not dead. Sully, we still need to visit Sully, even though he's not the huntsman, and I think at this point he knows he's not, but we've still got to visit him.
Okie dokie.
So, Sully, out of curiosity, do you believe you are the huntsman or the marionette?
I have no clue, but I believe more that I'm the marionette than I believe I'm the huntsman at this point, because I think that Adam went to me, told me that I'm the marionette, and then realised, oh, actually, that's a good plan to just get people on side. I honestly have no idea, though. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm watching this back going, of course you were the huntsman. Find your damsel, you crazy man.
That's interesting. If you believe you're the huntsman, would you like to use the huntsman ability?
Yeah, and don't forget, if you nail it, then you will know that you're the huntsman.
That's very true. Oh my god. So if I find if my damsel's already dead, it won't work.
No,
right?
It'll still work because you're not dead. If they're a dead damsel, they'll just turn into a townsfolk.
A dead townsfolk, presumably.
Yeah, but they'll know that you were the huntsman.
But also, if you believe the damsel is already dead, then the evil team cannot use that power against you.
Well, that's good. In which case, I might use it because I think I know who the damsel is. But I haven't even spoken to them the whole game. But I'm going to use my huntsman ability, if I have it, but who knows, and go for Mara.
Mara it is, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And the confusion continues.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we no longer have to wake Sully up, so I'm just going to change his token here to marionette so that it's easier to see. It's easier to view for everyone. Right. Okay, that was great. That was a great choice. I can see why he chose Mara. Mara did advocate for their own death on day one.
Yes.
And obviously Mara's going to then say, no, I wasn't the damsel, which is going to keep Sully guessing. Good stuff. Tilly's dead, so we don't wake Tilly. So now we just go over to Tom and ask him to choose someone, and hopefully he chooses an evil player. Hey, Tom.
Hello, gents.
As you're munching on the remains of Ken, you feel like selecting somebody.
It's a familiar feeling. I've got a question for you, gents.
Go for it.
If Ken is telling the truth and is the Night Watchman, and I am therefore about to use the Night Watchman's power, will dead players still learn who I am?
Yes, the Night Watchman does not specify living players, so you can choose a dead player if you like.
Okay, so for the content, I'll just talk through my thought process. I'm going to pick Blair because I'm going to Blair tomorrow to corroborate some information that... I need to hide stuff from you guys, you're not good or bad. I need to basically corroborate some information about whether Mara was the sailor. So I'm going to go see Blair tomorrow, and that's probably a good time to also ask Blair.
So you choose Blair.
I choose Blair.
All right, fantastic. Thank you. Yeah, pretty good choice. That's going to be a problem for evil, but that is one blip in what was an otherwise very good evening.
They've got good numbers still, evil here. Like, voting power is still in their favour, and I don't think people are expecting someone to have turned. So there is a big block of them still on the board.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, let's see what Blair does with the info.
Yep, let's go. So, we are here to inform you that Tom is the cannibal.
Oh! Oh. Okay. Wait, what?
That's it. Tom is the cannibal.
Why are you telling me this?
Well, I'm telling you this because a mechanic has compelled us to tell you this.
What? Okay, hold on. Okay, Tom.
It's alright. You have a think about that.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
No worries.
What?
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You awake this fine morning and gather in the town square to find frozen and starved in a state of choice paralysis the corpses of Dan, Tilly, and Blair.
Oh,
Tilly.
Oh shit!
Oh, all three? All three.
Okay, shit. I was really worried about that.
You all choose live, yeah.
I'm sorry. I chose to live. I figured, yeah.
Yeah, well, we all did.
Yeah.
Well, you're all dead now.
All right. I mean, did we get any more info overnight?
Yes, I really need to talk to Tom, actually.
Before we go anywhere,
yeah,
I'm just going to tell you what I was because it might affect the conversations everyone has individually.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the puzzle master.
Oh, really?
Which means somebody's drunk, as you were.
Okay. So I'd also just like to point out, just while we're talking about that me and Dan spoke about this, and we came to the conclusion that I can't be the drunk one, because if I was drunk from the start of the game, then there wouldn't have been a king in play.
Unless there's a king in play without you.
Yeah, so that's not correct. So the choir boy requires a king to be in play, but the king doesn't require a choir boy to be in play.
Gotcha.
If you were puzzle drunk, there might not... Wait, no, never mind.
If you're puzzle drunk.
That would be a storyteller, like a hell of a acrobatic thing for a storyteller to do for fun, but it doesn't explain why the demon would kill the king.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know.
So Dan, did you get to use your thing?
No, because I was trying to gather some information, and really I have one shot, and I can accuse someone of being drunk, but if I get it right, we find out who the demon is. If I get it wrong, I just get false information. So I was trying to gather.
If I knew that, I probably would have fallen on my
people...
sword, but I didn't know who you were from the first conversation that we had.
Yeah, I didn't tell you specifically because I was trying to gather more info without putting anyone in harm's way.
Yeah, it does fit with what Dan told me, which
Tilly,
was very vague, but now makes sense.
I like vagary. It's fun.
Is it worth me just coming out and saying that my two... I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Ken, but my two poisoner picks were Ken or Tempest. Just in
Tempest
case
isn't the poisoner.
Okay, I believe you because I think it's Ken.
Yeah. I will also say that when Ken came to me, or when we had our little one-to-one, he gave me no information and was not interested in sharing information, which does not line up if he was who he says he was. I don't believe at all.
Just to... Sorry, I mean, I don't want to dive in here for Tempest, but in fairness, neither did you, Bud, when we had a chat.
No, that is totally fair. But given that Ken was about to supposedly come forth and say who he was in front of the whole town, I don't know why he wouldn't just say that to me first, to have another person that he could say, oh, well, I talked to so-and-so and he can confirm this. Like, he gave me absolutely nothing, was the cagiest player I've talked to.
I thought it'd be funny if I just revealed out of nowhere. And it has been.
Yep, that sounds about right.
You're 100% right about that.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're
also,
right.
Can we just clarify? Can we clarify for the record as well that Adam, Sullivan, and Dom all refute Ken's story from yesterday?
I refute it certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
So none of those conversations took place.
I potentially have some information, but I don't think this is the right time to share it with everyone.
Yeah.
But,
we've got private chats.
Sorry, Mari, did you want to chat with me?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's go to the costume store. If Ken is a minion, which he probably is, then Adam's information says that you're either a demon or definitely good, so I trust you.
Well, I'm happy to die. No matter what, okay. I'm happy to die. So, if that,
I don't think you're the demon.
Yes, no, yeah, that I'm really happy about. I'm very confused now. Were you the damsel?
I might have been.
Whoa!
Were you the huntsman?
Yes.
You're the huntsman. Okay.
Yes.
Wow. In that case, it feels. I think you're good, so it feels good to tell you this. No, I was not the damsel, but if you could spread around that I was, that'd be great.
Ah, great. Okay, cool.
A cannibal has talked to me, although it was an interesting conversation.
Well, so here's the thing. I was so convinced that you were the damsel. Last night, I went for you. It's damn.
Oh.
And I was hoping that you were going to be like, and I thought you were going to go, hey, Sullivan, let's have a quick chat. And you'd somehow worked out that I was the huntsman and go like, hey, I've become this new character. But none of that happened.
Cool, so you've used your ability and there's still a damsel out there. Great to know.
So feel free to kill me. I am a useless huntsman now. Let's hope that the damsel dies.
I trust you because you're a very genial chap, and also because Adam's information, and also it would have been insane for you to go, I'm the huntsman. Unless you're a minion trying to figure out if the damsel's still alive, in which case I might still be the damsel.
After I had to choose whether to live or to die, there was like 5 minutes, and then they came back and they told me that they needed to tell me that you are the cannibal. I don't know why.
Oh, Ken, what are you doing, man?
I don't know why I've been told this. Do you know why I've been told this?
Okay, so the only way I can think of, and there may be other ways, is because Ken genuinely was the night watchman. So I am the cannibal.
Okay.
I'm happy to tell you that. I also would like to just get some corroboration on Mara first as well.
Yeah.
So Mara hard claimed a role to me. Do you mind telling me what she hard claimed to you?
Sure. Do you want to do it on the count of 3?
Sure.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Sailor.
Okay, so this is why I think it is the case. So I am the cannibal. On the first night after Mara was executed, because I eat the corpses of the executed and I gain their powers.
Right.
If they're good, I gain their power. If they're evil, I get poisoned.
Okay.
So, see, it's a good thing Ben is here, because he might be able to clarify some rules for me too. So I ate Mara on night 1, and I was woken in the night and asked to choose a player. And I kind of narrowed down what that could potentially be to a few roles. One of them was the sailor. I chose Luke on the first night. So on the first day, on the day after the first night, the second day, there we go.
Yeah.
On the second day, either Luke or I was drunk. After Ken died, I was woken in the night and asked to choose a player. So if Ken was actually legitimately the night watchman, whichever player I chose, living or dead, would then be woken and told who I am.
Oh my god.
So the fact that you were woken and were told who I was makes me think that Ken
is actually
has to be the night watchman.
Oh my god.
So this is my question for you, Ben. Is there any way in which me eating a bad guy and getting poisoned could lead to another player getting woken up and being given bad information?
No, that can't happen.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah. If
Ken!
both of you,
what are you doing, man?
you two both know that Ken's Night Watchman. Don't forget, though, that being the Night Watchman doesn't necessarily mean that he's good.
Dan, you were my third ping. I didn't have a chance to talk to you.
Okay, I see.
So far I have Sully, Ken, and you. And if Ken is our minion, that means tomorrow, and Sully's telling me the truth, and Sully is not the demon, then that means tomorrow I find out who the demon is.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, yeah, I would be here to back you up on that.
Thank you.
So I feel confident, Dan, that you are the puzzle master, mainly because you've been picked every night.
Yeah.
And I trust you, Adam. And I have some information that might corroborate things a little bit. So last night, I'm the Oracle. You can understand why I don't want to tell anyone. I got a reading of 1.
That would be Ken then.
I'm very sus of you, sir. I will admit. I know you told me that you were the Night Watch, but like, you are so hard to read. I'm so sus of you.
That's
I do
fine.
think you're a poisoner.
Adam is the demon, though. Whether
you think so?
The only other situation is I'm the marionette, but that's the only other situation.
Right.
But I pretty much cleared up that can't be possible.
Okay. Fair enough. This is a wild game. Like, I am...
Yeah.
I'm very confused being one of the first people to go when...
That's okay.
When they know who I was and the potential risk of that.
Adam did say he didn't read the full sheet. He didn't read all the roles. He didn't see Quiet Boy was in play. He admitted to the blunder. He admitted everything to me because he thought he could convince me I'm the marionette.
I see.
Luckily, I don't. Luckily, I have a role which pretty much ruled out that I'm the marionette. Potentially, Sully is the other marionette, which is why he's still being cagey about whether he should back me up or not.
Maybe that's the case. Okay.
And Dom is another minion. The minions are Dom, Brooke, and Holly, by the way.
Oh yeah? Dom, Brooke, and Holly? Holly, I mean?
Yep. All 3 of them. He's told me literally everything, so we have all the information. It's just whether you trust him or not.
Oh my god. Like, I am wondering if Adam just like borked... God damn it. Now I'm really not sure because I could also see Adam accidentally misreading the script and not realizing that a choir boy was potentially in play.
I mean, I do trust you. I trust it. I will... it's tough. I'm really trying to play this game close to the chest.
Yeah. The problem is
really
the later you do that, the more evil it makes you look.
Yeah, see, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with dying.
Okay.
Is the thing. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm not going to get new information. I'm just getting I'm trying to gather information about other people and make sure that I'm trusting the right folk and everything. Yeah.
Are you townsfolk?
Screw it. I'm the damsel.
Oh fuck. Yeah, don't tell anybody else that. Whatever you do, Tempest, you shouldn't have told me that.
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
I trust you. I trust you.
Oh my god. Bloody hell.
Right. I've talked to half the town. I'm trying to find my huntsmen. And I can't find them. And I'm also like not trying to be like, hey guys, kill me, but you know. So if you want to nominate me and all that,
I think we will do that. We'll get you out the game because I haven't heard of a huntsman. I'm sure there has to be one, right?
There has to be one unless I'm not who I think I am, which I don't know if that's possible at this point.
What's going on, Brooke?
Oh, I think you know what's going on.
I think you know what's going on. From what I hear, you've been Mezephiles.
From what I hear, you have strings attached to your back.
Oh, okay. So what character are you, quickly?
I'm the farmer, the evil farmer in the evil dell, the evil farmer in evil hell. Watch out, I'm gonna get you with my shovel. And what were you originally?
Incredible. I was the huntsman, so there is a damsel out there. And I've just found out from Mara that the damsel is still alive.
The damsel is still alive? Well, okay, so do the other minions know that a damsel is in play? Have they said that before?
They would have been told that on the first night, which I wasn't, obviously, and you weren't because you were good.
Did Adam just beef it? Did he just beef it? What
He
did
beefed
he do?
it. He beefed it, and then he decided to do an insane thing, which was go to Ken and say, "Hey, you're the marionette. I told Sullivan that he's the marionette, but that's a lie." Now I could be good, but I don't know. And
you're evil.
think so. So that was. So you heard that from Holly.
I heard that from Holly, and also I know that Ken night watched with Dom, and Dom got that information in the night. So there's no other way that Ken could be
Okay.
anything else, but a little.
So I am evil.
Okay, we're both evil.
Okay.
Congratulations to us.
I am obsessed with your play, whatever's going on.
Oh, I mean, it's not a play, it's just all 100% true. But
okay. In that case, we should definitely kill Adam, but we'll do it tomorrow.
we should do it today because he's trying to manipulate people enough to get enough kills off and then win with a voting block.
Yeah, but no dead votes have been used yet, so we should be able to get him on the block tomorrow.
Well, I think we could win it straight away.
So you're sticking with Night Watchman.
Yeah, I was Night Watchman.
Who used it on Dom, who is now claiming that didn't happen.
Yep.
But you confirmed it with him yesterday.
Oh yeah, the very first meeting we had, he instigated that he knew I was 100% safe.
That's wild.
And now,
if you are telling the truth, you're having the craziest game ever.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Because everyone's just gaslighting the shit out of you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. There's still like a tiny % chance I am actually the marionette, which would be funny, but I don't think I can be. I might have got the rules wrong.
No, if you're the marionette, then Dom couldn't have heard from you. He could have claimed to have heard from you.
Yeah, exactly, but he wouldn't have known.
And you used it night 1, right?
Night 1, straight away, yeah.
Adam? Adam!
Sorry,
Adam,
all right?
No, wait, Adam!
Sorry.
Adam, listen to me, Adam. Adam! Tempest has just told me that he is the damsel.
What?
And that he's not told anybody this whole game, but that he trusts me because of my info.
Are you sure he's not fishing for you?
I mean, he could be, right? But I know there's a damsel in play because I was told there was a damsel in play at the beginning of the game.
Oh my god.
I'm shaking, Adam. I'm literally shaking.
Okay, tell you what, keep it in your pocket. I'm not going to kill him if I get through the day. My pitch is I'm going to try and get through this day, and then if I'm on the block, fire the trigger.
Can I do it at any point? There's no any
point.
No publicly.
Yeah,
Okay, so I can do it at any point.
Let's just check with Ben. Ben, can we guess damsel at any point?
Yeah, you can't though. Minions can though. So
only I can.
We can. You don't need to be alive either. But remember, guys, you don't need to be alive. But the damsel does. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
In that case.
Oh my god. I can't possibly win this now.
Oh, Adam. But what if? Okay. But what if? Because Tempest wants to die now. Tempest is worried. Tempest wants to die. Surely we want the damsel win over.
Executing Tempest.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. If we execute Tempest, this is a hypothetical. If we execute Tempest and I get Luke, Tom, and Pete, we have won. Whoa!
I know! Oh!
I would say they're going to come after me. I'm going to make a big pitch and I'm going to try and get someone else killed.
Okay.
And
okay,
then
do not let it be Tempest. Do not let it be Tempest.
Just be aware, guys. What you've just said, Adam, is not necessarily true. If you wake up with you, Sully, Holly, Brooke, and Dom left, I will still have to run the day because it's possible that Sully might think he's not a marionette.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, you've more or less got there. But just keep that in mind. You're not completely home free.
Oh, Adam, I want to do it so much.
Ben, this could happen.
I know, right?
Okay, all right, Adam. Because you're my demon, I will not do it today unless you are on the block. If you get on the block, I will do it.
Okay, everyone. Welcome back to the town square. Welcome back. There are 9 living players. We're now at the point where we're at what would normally be a normal starting number of players for one of these videos. So now just 5 votes required if you wish to put someone on the block. Do feel free to keep chatting, but nominations are open.
Okay, I have a proposal for the room, if that's okay.
I really need to say some information, at some point tonight, but go for it.
Would you like to go first, Blair?
Yeah, I'll go really quick. So, I was woken last out of the 3. I chose to live because I didn't want to die. I was the professor. I didn't want to die. And then about 5 minutes later, I was woken again. I won't say who or what the role was, but I was told someone's name and their role, which makes it seem like Ken was actually the Night Watchman.
Yeah. Oh, and a cannibal then got their role.
Well, yeah. So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. I anyways, yeah.
So it's Ken Nez turned?
So
what?
I
So
don't know.
I don't believe any of that.
Is
No.
the demon?
No!
Like,
Can I make
maybe?
Right, hold on. I want to hear what Adam has to say,
Yeah.
but immediately after, I will nominate Adam, probably.
No, Pete, can I explain to you why that's a bad idea?
Cool.
All right, I'm going to out it now. I am risking death. I will choose to live in the night. I'm saying this up front. I am the balloonist. I have 3 names. I am 1 night off completing my set. I got Sully, I got Ken, and I got Dan. Sully, I believe, might be our townsfolk, but I'm not sure because he's still alive. Ken, I believe to be our minion. Dan is our outsider. I have 1 day, and then I get to give you the choice between 2 people of the demon. Can I have 1 more day?
I will jump in quickly and say, based on all the information I've gleaned from various chats throughout the game, it does sound like Adam's telling a bit truthful here. Like, I'm kind of with him.
I do have, I think probably now is the time to tell you, I'm the Oracle, and the first, night 2, I got a 0, and last night, I got a 1.
But you were
Obviously-
already against Ken, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But, a lot of people died last night.
I'm just going to point out here as well that Adam's talking about risking death tonight, but he did out himself as the balloonist yesterday as well.
I'll
He's
die
just been
tomorrow.
quite consistent in his story.
I'll die tomorrow. Kill me tomorrow.
I also must say I don't buy that that Ken wasn't the poisoner, because then Holly's information would mean that I'm the poisoner, and there's information that would corroborate that I'm not that.
There's no way.
Yeah, based on my conversation with Blair, it's pretty much, it is mechanically impossible that Ken was not the Night Watchman, who is now being Mezephiles, which means there is a Mezephiles in play, alive or dead.
Second call for nominations.
Unless he is just the Night Watchman and all of the stuff that he says did happen, but that seems wild to me.
If you'd like to kill tonight, then you can feel free to go for me, because my power is pretty much spent. I'm not going to go more into that because
Did you find it useful though, Sully?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't useful.
It was useful enough.
Useful enough, but not as useful as I wanted it to be. So feel free, if you want to go for like a death tonight, feel free to go for me. I'll even nominate myself if needs be. But
Final call. Don't need to kill.
We don't have to. We don't
Do
have
we
to
need
kill.
to kill anyone? A lot of people are already dead.
We don't have to kill anyone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the maths.
Although killing someone is the only way
let's
to win.
give
Potentially
Adam,
3 might.
Adam the 1 more day.
3 might die in the night. So
1, 2, 3 would leave us with 5.
Having more
6.
people
If we execute.
to
Calling it then in
to turn
5.
down to-
Okay, no executions today then. Everybody goes to sleep.
Holy shit, Benjamin.
How?
Holy shit. How are they here?
How? I can't believe it. What's crazy? I love the mental gymnastics that some of these good players are going through. It's like, Tom's like, okay, both me and Blair know for a fact that Ken is the Night Watchman. That's undisputable. So he must be the evil Night Watchman. That's the only explanation.
I think sometimes people get so blinded by the quantity of information that the game could possibly have that you go so far down the avenue of like, if you bolt on all these things, it makes a sort of roundabout sense, when actually sometimes the simplest solution is the solution, and the solution here, as has been found out since like day 2, Adam's the demon, guys.
I think
Kill the
Adam
demon.
screwed up so badly that nobody believes he is capable of screwing up that badly, and everything else has been informed by that assumption.
Yeah, it massive. I mean, obviously I think the fact that evil quite quickly got people on side, bringing Sully straight in, Ken, like the bluff with Ken kind of worked out in their favour, even though Ken didn't go the way that Adam maybe expected him to. Like, it's all kind of come round to build this world in which Adam is the victim of a load of people trying to throw him under the bus.
Yep.
I think the other thing to talk about is the fact that bloody Tempest told Holly that he's the damsel. So they've got that in their back pocket now the whole time.
I was privy to that conversation, and Adam and Holly were debating whether or not to just take the guest today. But I think they've decided to like try and keep Tempest alive, and then if Adam gets on the block, Holly will make the guest. So as far as I'm concerned, barring another monumental screw up, I think Evil are going to win this.
Yes, I do too. I think if Adam ends up on the block, they have that in their back pocket. And I think it's smart to keep it in the back pocket as well, because the thing is, Tempest could have been baiting it. Like, if Tempest found the real damsel, if Tempest wasn't the damsel, found the real damsel, and they said, I'm the damsel, he could be baiting out a minion at this point. But yeah, it's a really good Hail Mary to have up your sleeve. My God, what a game.
Yeah, this really is. Yeah, you Kickstarter backers getting the money's worth out of this. I reckon this might be the best one we've ever run.
This is unreal. Right, where are we going first? Are we going to Dom first?
Dom first.
Dommy Wombles.
Hello, old friends.
How are you?
I'm okay. I mean, it looks like things are going better than expected, considering the fucking shenanigans.
You can say that again.
Fucking hell. I feel like Adam is a real liability as a demon.
You were right about him all along, Dom.
I was.
You didn't want to serve under him, with him.
No, thanks.
Right. Who would you like to poison?
I'm going to stick with Luke, because if he is the Raven Keeper, it's just my luck that the night I don't poison him, he'll die, and then the only person he's going to check is Adam. So let's poison Luke again. Let's keep that baby drugged.
Great choice. That's going to be infinitely useful, because if Luke will choose to die, right? If he does choose to die and he looks at Adam, we show him Balloonist because he's poisoned. If he looks at Ken, we show him Poisoner. If he looks at any other living player, we'll probably just show him Mazephiles to back up the Ken is Mazephiles turned world.
Howdy you like them apples? How are you still here?
I'm alive. I don't know, but I think we could do this. I don't know how, but right. Does he go for broke? Because Pete will definitely choose to die. He's spent, which will save the other two. So I'm gonna have to go for me, Luke, and Tom, please.
You, Luke, and Tom. Okay. Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
Okay. I understand why he's done that. It's unfortunately not optimal, but he doesn't know that. Well, I say unfortunately, it's more entertaining for us. Unfortunate for him, I suppose.
Yeah. I guess the key is that he's choosing. This is the thing. He could lose if he chooses to live here, and everyone else suddenly chooses to live for no reason.
Yeah, there's no way Luke is choosing to live there, right? Hello, Adam.
Hello.
So, Adam, would you like to live?
I just realised we could all choose to live, and that's how I die, and we had the opportunity to go for the damsel win. It's a huge play, but I feel like it's the only way I can sell even slightly this world. So I'm going to live, please.
Okay, live it is, thank you.
Hello, Luke.
Oh, I've been chosen, have I?
Question for you, bud.
How do you feel about living?
Would you like to live, or would you like to die?
Can I just have a quick rules check?
Yep.
As Ravenkeeper, if I die now, do I get my power?
Yes, you do.
Okay, cool. I choose death.
Okay, you are dead. Who would you like to look at?
Fuck, now I've got to make this choice. I've whittled it down, you'll love this, to a small pool of 5. I have no idea who Tom, Brooke, or Tempo are. One of them is our cannibal. Dom is hard claimed. Pete is hard claimed. I don't know if my power is worth just checking one of those or crap shooting on one of the other 3. Do I want to check Pete and just double check this choir boy thing?
Gonna have to press you for an answer, Luke.
Yeah. Okay. I pick Adam.
You choose Adam. and learn that Adam is in fact the balloonist.
Okay, that's good. That's good information. That's good.
All right. Okay, Tom.
Hey.
Would you like to
fellas.
live?
You know what, mate? Adam's going to say live anyway, right?
Yep.
Early on in the game, Luke, the beautiful bastard, claimed Raven's Keeper to me. So I feel he wants to die. So I'm just going to quadruple check my notes before I do something plumb stupid. But I'm going to say live.
Okay, life it is. Thank you.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You awake and gather in the town square to find tied to a chair, eyes pinned open and made to watch old episodes of Games Master until his brain dribbles out of his ears. Luke.
Is it just Luke?
It is. I think all the laughing covered that up, but yes, I'll finish it off. Luke.
Very atmospheric.
great.
Okay.
My
You saw
final.
Dominic Diamond.
Okay.
My final name was Pete.
Ooh. Luke, can we have a chat?
Before I do, I mean, I'm just going to
Luke?
tell the room now. Also, I've been kind of sat on this for a little while. Quote the Raven Keeper, nevermore.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good go, Luke.
Yeah. I had a short list of names that I was going to look at, and I'm a bit fucking annoyed at myself now. But what I did pick was I had a short list of names of people who I don't have no information on, or I had Pete down just so I could double check if he was the choir boy. But I actually went ahead just to double check Pete's information, and so we could probably verify what Adam says today. I picked Adam and got balloonist.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think what Pete,
Okay,
what
that's
Adam,
really
is here
useful.
to tell us is actually, I thought that might be good information.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, as far as I know, is our balloonist.
The
That's
last
great.
name I got was Pete, which is not necessarily saying that Pete is for sure our demon. It could be Sully.
What
I
were
think
your
It
full
also
names?
could be
Sorry?
neither of them.
In case I was poisoned.
Honestly, feel free to go for me if you want to.
Honestly, Adam, I believe you, and I think obviously because I know I'm good. I'm happy if you guys want to kill me, but I think we should kill me and Sally.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm happy to go.
I don't mind which order, but I think we should kill both of us.
Can I just before we do go into private conversations, and I appreciate that this person has just asked me for a private convo, but I just want to put this out there now. Holly's information we had was that, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Holly, either Ken or Tempest was a poisoner.
Yep.
If it's not
Yeah, that
Ken,
is
if
the
we think
info
that
I
Ken
got.
was in fact the Night Watchman, that means that Tempest is our poisoner, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Which might then
100%.
suggest that Adam's information
I-
there might have been done.
Okay, I have other
Yeah.
reasons to really believe Tempest now. I would be more inclined to believe that I am poisoned or drunk than I would be to believe that Tempest is the poisoner. To be honest,
I don't know.
Okay.
I think that could be. I think that Tempest could be. Personally,
We do have one drunk.
Poisoner?
I was going to say, don't forget someone is also drunk.
Yeah.
Somebody's
drunk.
puzzle
Somebody's
drunk
drunk.
and there's a poisoner.
I've also heard claim of a sailor as well.
I know who the sailor has. The
Yeah.
two people who were drugged by the sailor. It's fine.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not Holly.
Cool.
That's good.
Okay.
Imagine if Adam's the drunk. That'd be annoying.
Puzzle drunk balloonist
here's
is so
this-
classic. So classic.
I'm a beautiful balloon.
In terms of
Quick
maths,
chat,
right?
please, Luke.
Oh.
Actually, Sully, please finish your point, and then at some point,
yeah.
Luke, I'd just like to have a quick chat with you.
I was just wondering. So, in terms of maths, we've got 4 evil people, and how many left alive? We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 8. Or 4 or 5 evil people. And we've got 8 people left alive. So, do we have to get this right tonight, just to double check, like before we go killing me and Pete?
It really depends what people choose in the night, right?
From a technical point,
Yeah.
no, because it's possible only one person, like last night, could die in the night.
Yeah.
But it is possible that
Okay,
tomorrow
cool.
we wake up with 2 people alive. That one of them is the demon and one of
Yes.
Is that possible?
Okay, cool.
how is that
Yeah,
possible?
if we execute today, then yeah.
If we execute today,
yeah.
one, we'd still have 3.
Oh, 3. We'd have 3. You're right. We'd have 3. That's fine.
Oh, it's not so bad.
I miscounted
Okay, good.
because
I just wanted to double check that before.
I'd already assumed that Adam would die. And
Tempest, do you want to go and have that chat then?
Sure.
Yeah, should we go to the dining room?
Let's. I really wanted to chat to you before all that stuff happened.
Why?
Because now there's a lot of shade being cast everywhere, and I wanted to get your information privately and talk to you, and it's fine, okay. Because you hard claimed to me first night that you were the Raven Keeper. I'm still not going to tell you what I am, and I know that looks sus. But at the same time, if you want to kill me, go for it. Just have, like, if you want to nominate me, I will, like, vote for myself.
If you have decided that you're not going to get any more information and you're also willing to die, is there any reason still why you won't tell me what the character is?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, okay.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, Pete. I don't think you're the demon.
No, I believe you, pal. I just don't know how... unless it is complete blind luck that they poisoned me at the time that the king died.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would have been given you, but I do believe you.
If people are still horny for my death, we can kill me, but at this point we are getting down there in...
Exactly, yeah. So I don't think we should really. But I also, out of those names, the only people that I was really suspicious of were Ken. And he's dead. I'm not really suspicious of Sullivan, and I'm obviously not suspicious of me because I know who I am.
I think probability means that I was poisoned then, and we have
I think so. Just knowing, do you know what Sullivan claimed to be?
No, he didn't tell me. Just townsfolk. I still don't know.
I believe that he's the huntsman.
Oh, and he's used it.
From what I've heard. And I believe that Mara was his damsel, who killed herself immediately to just be like, I'm just not going to deal with this. And
Gotcha.
Killed herself immediately. So Sullivan was like, And that's why, like, yesterday when Sullivan was saying, my power wasn't, quite as good as I wanted, Mara then chimed in to be like, it got some use, but not as much as you wanted kind of thing.
So you know I'm the Night Watchman.
I do.
Yeah. How's no one believed us?
Well, because the way that you came out with it was so wild.
Funny. I know. Well, it was just a lot of info, a lot of crazy info.
Did you actually have those chats with people?
Yeah, all three of them.
What? Jesus. Okay, well, let's kill Adam.
We should kill Adam today.
Because he also said that he's happy to, so I think we need to definitely do that.
Get him today. Otherwise, who knows what will happen. I don't know what is in the game that will stop this from. We need to get him today, to be honest.
You're the huntsman, yes?
Well...
okay, so you're the marionette. I'm also your minion. I know that you're the marionette.
Oh, thank God! You really scared me there because I've been playing on the side of the evil team for so long.
It's because I found your damsel. It's because I found your damsel. I'm telling you, whatever you do not use your power. Do not use it, Sully. Don't you fucking dare.
Okay, don't worry, because in my fear of potentially being the huntsman, I attempted to use my power last night. Oh, not last night.
Okay, who did you use it on?
I used it on Mara.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay, we're fine.
I know zero about you.
Yeah. It's tough, because, like, I haven't gotten my information yet. I'm holding out. So... like, I trust you, I think. I'm like, I don't know who to trust, really. I don't really know who to trust. So I've been playing this game very close to the chest.
I think Mara is our dead damsel. I believe that's why Mara killed herself. And I've heard confirmation of that from someone else.
Who might that be, if you ask? If I may ask.
Sorry?
Who would you have gotten a confirmation on that about? Because I spoke to Mara, and she didn't give me damsel as one of her 3, but she gave me 3 and whatnot. So I wonder who you would have heard that from.
I mean, I'll tell you just because I'm sus of him. It's Pete.
I don't trust Pete.
On that day when you said a lot of crazy stuff, can you tell me how much of that stuff is true?
All of it.
All of it. Can you remind me then of what you said?
Oh yeah,
I got lost, man.
Okay, so after Adam got outed by the choir boy Pete, he came to me and he said, I am the demon, you're my marionette buddy. and this, and this, and this, and you're going to have to help me create a voting block and win the game because he screwed up and didn't read there was a choir boy in the game.
Okay.
Then he also said that he told Sully that he was the marionette, but I was the real marionette, which meant I went to Sully and talked about it. But I think Sully still thinks he might be the marionette, so is not actually corroborating in any way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you so far.
Also, if I was the real Night Watchman, someone should have corroborated that I used my Night Watchman power. Unless I didn't use it, which...
I mean, you can only use it once, right?
Yes. Whereas no one is actually doing so because Dom is evil, and I used it on Dom. We had a chat about it, and now he's denying it because he's evil, and that's the only course of action.
Oh, okay.
Before we get pulled out, Tom, are you happy to do a hard claim of who you are so that we can have this chat with everyone?
You know what? Yeah, why not?
I think we can get him this turn. I think we should try and just get him this turn.
You know what, Ken? I really want you to be a good guy, so I am just backing you because I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, it'd be great either way, I think.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. There are just 8 living players now. It's worth noting that if you believe you have not yet killed an evil player, they currently occupy half the circle living. Just 4 votes required today. Nominations are open.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it, Luke.
Mara, what was your role?
I was either the damsel or the sailor. I shall neither confirm nor deny which.
Well, I can kind of tell you which one you weren't.
Maybe don't do that in public, just in case.
Yeah.
I was one of those two, and that's all there is to it.
Tom, I think you had info to share, right?
I did, but now I'm. So I've Mara.
Yes.
I'm thinking about basically just given the full lowdown of what I've learnt so far, because I think it's going to shed some new light on the things Ken has been claiming. Are you comfy with that?
I'm comfortable with you doing that. I won't necessarily 100% corroborate what you said happened, but I won't necessarily corroborate my part of it.
Okay, grand. Okay, so this is everything I've learnt so far. So as you all remember from, or some of you remember from the last time I was in this game, I love eating people's faces, dead or alive, and I've continued that tradition today.
Mainly dead. Mainly dead.
Mainly dead so far, but we'll see. So, I am this game's cannibal. And this is what has happened to me so far. On the night that Mara was executed, I was woken in the night and asked to choose a player. I chose Luke Owen. And I meant to say this to you today, Luke, in private chat. You're a beautiful bastard. Because me knowing that you were the Ravens keeper allowed me to choose to stay alive last night, knowing you would off yourself. So that really, really helped us out. So first night, picked Luke. I was able to speak to Mara, corroborate what Mara's role was based on some other stuff. I'll let Mara decide whether they want to out that role or not. Second night, after Ken's death, I was working in the night, asked to select somebody. I selected Blair. Went to see Blair the next morning. Before I even opened my mouth, Blair told me I was awoken in the night and you are the cannibal, which means, mechanically speaking, that Ken has to have been the Night Watchman. My first thought was being a Mezephiles Night Watchman, spreading chaos, but actually, speaking to Ken now, it seems like every crazy thing that Ken was saying could potentially be legit. And I'll pass the floor to Ken.
Yeah, what do you want to know? I mean, I told you everything in the previous round, that Adam just fully admitted to me that he was a demon and told me I was the marionette. I was in fact the Night Watchman, which meant my power was very unlikely to have been actually made up, because I immediately picked Dom as the Night Watchman, turn 1, who did corroborate that he saw that I was the Night Watchman in our first chat before he got to chat to anyone else, which basically rules out that he was able to kind of know that that was in the game, or that could be a possibility. He has since denied that, obviously, because he is one of the minions. Adam has also told me that he told Sully he was the marionette, and he told me that wasn't true. Potentially Sully is now playing under the assumption that he could be the marionette. which is probably why he denied that we spoke when we did. And basically, I think we should just kill Adam because I think we can win the game straight away. And also, it's corroborated by Pete's choir boy thing, which would be very unlikely that he was drunk or poisoned round one, given that there was almost nothing shared in the game.
The only other thing I would add on the Pete thing is, with Dan as the puzzle master, one player is drunk. Choir boy would have been a very good storyteller pick.
Sure.
But that's a potential theory that I have.
I would
all I can say is I picked Adam last night as the Raven Keeper and got Balloonist. However, because one of the people that did know who I was Sullivan, perhaps Sullivan might have been our poisoner and poisoned me last night.
That wouldn't add up with the story that Ken just told, though.
Ken, sorry.
Hi,
Can I just
Mara.
clarify, Ken? Who is the evil team according to you right now?
Adam, Brooke, Dom, and Holly, and Sully maybe as a marionette.
And were any of them Mazephi's turned?
He claimed that Brooke was Mazephi's turned.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true because I wasn't told much more info after that.
That's the same story he told me in private 2 days ago. Doesn't mean it's true. It just means it's the same story he told me 2 days ago.
Second call for nominations.
Adam, have you had all 4 of your balloonist picks now?
Yeah, so we might as well.
I would be inclined.
But I would say, we are down in numbers now. Killing me, if we lose all 3, we get to a potential place where all of the evil players are alive, and we instantly lose.
Guys,
that's just a risk.
I appreciate that, Adam. However, this is a classic Adam play of, guys, kill me. The second it comes down to, maybe let's not do that. Maybe we should keep the good plays.
I mean, Luke, you know I'm good, bud. I don't know how I could play that.
I'm going to nominate Adam. I'm not saying this necessarily needs to go through, but for the same reasons, basically. There's some narratives that point towards the fact Adam could be the demon. Adam does raise a good point that if he's good, we are losing a good player. But at the same time, the story that I've been getting on this game, forgetting the meta, is once I've got my 4 deaths, you can take care of me. And now that those 4, so once I got my 4 bits of info, you can kill me. We've now got to the situation those bits of info have come. So it's not ironclad, but I feel those 2 bits combined mean it's worth doing. Yeah.
Adam?
I'm gonna just paint a hypothetical. I'm fine to die, but if you do kill me, and let's just say hypothetically that the evil players were Sully, Holly, Brooke, and Dom, as Ken, outed the rest of them. Let's just say that hypothetically they were the 4 evils because we have 4 evils. If the Al Hadikia chooses Tempest, Tom, and Pete in the night, and they all go, we instantly lose.
I would because I would die. So
you would choose to die.
There's no way I would choose to die because there was no way I would choose to live. So if the Al Hadikia chooses me in the night, then
okay. In which case, fine, push it through if it will clear your minds. Ken it's the biggest brain play I have ever seen, but I am not your demon. I am your balloonist, but I am done. So clear your minds.
Okay.
If I live tonight as well, then I will potentially be able to corroborate that. Right? Actually, Ben, can I ask you this rules question quickly?
Go for it.
What happens if I eat a balloonist who's already got all 4 bits of their info?
Well, you get, on that following night, a piece of balloonist info, and if you don't execute anyone the next day, you'll get another piece of balloonist info, etc., etc.
Cool. But I imagine I'll be a pretty heavy target for poisoning anyway at this point, so...
Yeah.
I mean...
Most of what I say from this point
if you are what you're claiming you are, then it's probably irrelevant because the town will almost certainly execute again the next day, so that one piece of information will be utterly meaningless.
Okay, cool.
Can I just ask a
go for it.
question? Oh, wait, it's still Adam's nomination. Carry on, sorry.
If it's not about me, then let's
It's not about you.
proceed.
It's about someone else.
All right,
I would say don't use ghost votes on this.
I'd rather
Just
not
leave
use
it.
my
I'll
ghost
use mine.
vote,
No, I
but-
can use mine.
I'm not using it.
I don't
all the
But
evil
I see-
players.
That's
Everyone
really
use your
weird.
ghost votes, please.
Has someone else?
Sorry,
Please use your ghost.
Just to clarify,
vote.
sorry, can we run that vote again? I fell out of my seat. I meant to vote on that.
Yeah.
I can't, unfortunately.
But it has gone through.
It's okay,
That could have
it's
totally
on
been a
I'll
play.
as well.
Cool.
I
yeah.
used my
5
vote.
votes are enough. Adam is on the block.
Use my vote.
Okay, can I just ask
So
a
sorry,
question?
can I just? Sorry, go ahead. I'll sort that out.
Yeah, my question. Sully, Holly, Brooke, and Dom, why did none of you vote on that?
I don't buy that story.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know that my info points to Ken.
I believe.
If we run the vote again, I'll vote. But
I
it's
also
already
don't
done.
see. I don't see the point in terms of if Tom is the cannibal, then I would. Yeah, I don't think that having just random balloonist information is necessarily good.
It's not about me getting info. It's this isn't about me getting info. It's about getting rid of someone.
No, I know.
Is suspicious.
I would say that the three most likely people to die today is me, Sullivan, and Adam. Adam, based off the info from Choir Boy and all the other stuff going around from Ken's story and all that stuff. Sullivan and me because of Adam's balloonist info, if we think that Adam is correct, and we think that Ken was a minion, and we think that Dan was the outsider, that means that one of me and Sullivan are the demon. Out of the three of us, I think Adam is the best kill.
Can somebody nominate Tom?
I've got a call.
Why?
Just so I can talk for a minute and pass the nomination to me, if you could.
Okay, yeah. Holly nominates Tom.
Okay, Holly nominates Tom. Mara, tell us why.
I don't necessarily want to kill Tom. I just want to mention a couple of things we haven't talked about. Outsider count is all over the place, which means we might have a gun. We don't know what's going on there. Has anyone been Serenovus? Yes or no?
No.
Cool.
Not that I've heard
We've got a Serenovus in play. There is a possibility that Tom and Blair are both evil, and I don't want to believe that because I trust you both. And that all of this has been put together to make us trust you, because there's so much corroborating you, Tom. There's so much corroborating you. And you knew that Luke would die yesterday, which is why you picked yourself as the Alvadigia, if you're the Alvadigia. I'm just putting that world forward. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. Yeah.
Cool.
No,
We're not going to
good.
beat 5 anyway.
Tom?
If I could rewrite reality and make it a world where I am evil doing that play, I would do it in a heartbeat. Because that's a good damn play. But all I can say is the stuff I've said has been true.
I just wanted to bring up the minion and outsider stuff, and then the other stuff was just in case it turns out you're evil. I want to say that I said it.
We'll get some vindication later if I've been a bad one this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I've got to say, I still feel that I said to Pete as much. There's a question mark for me over Pete, because he might have been poisoned or drunk or whatever on that first day when he did the choir boy thing, but it still might have been a crazy bold play to try and throw.
Okay,
shade
this is
onto
quite
Adam.
far away from whether or not we should execute Tom, so I'm going to run the vote and then you can feel free to continue
Can I ask a
discussing it.
question?
6 to execute, 5 to tie.
All right.
I
Just a
think
question.
go for me.
Was it?
I think I'm
is
a
it-
better kill.
No
Is
one
it
did.
Tom?
No
Is
one
it Tom
voted.
verifying Ken?
Oh, what is?
Sully and Brooke, vote for this. Sully and Brooke, vote for this.
Don't.
What?
Evil.
I think
evil
what?
team.
Yeah,
Evil team.
Evil team.
I
Evil team
think
just revealed
honestly, no. Honestly, I think
They're
I'm a much
all
better
evil.
kill, and we're better off
5
tying this up
is
than going for me.
a tie.
I can't
Nobody on the
believe
vote today.
this, you
Guys.
No,
I can't.
seriously.
Guys.
Ben, I nominate myself just so we kill tonight, okay?
Okay,
Oh my
Sully,
God.
tell us why you've chosen yourself.
I think, to be honest, I don't buy this story around Adam. I believe Luke's Ravenkeeper thing of the balloonist, and that's why I tied up that vote. Made a lot more sense to me to just tie that up, and then you can go for me or Pete. It's 50-50. I'm very happy to die, so feel free to kill.
It's not.
It's not
totally
50-50.
Adam.
I think it's Adam.
It's Adam.
It's so Adam. We have to kill
Adam,
Adam.
you killed the
Okay.
king on night 1.
All right.
6 to execute, 5 to tie.
He's smiling.
I think
It's Adam.
I mean,
I'm so annoyed right now. I'm
it's
so
'cause you're all
fucking
just-
furious.
God dang it!
I
understand
said my
what's
piece, and
happening.
then everyone shouted. Yeah, that's why I was laughing. 'Cause I said my piece genuinely. And
I am so sorry that I even made this a possibility.
One is not enough.
Although
Any other nominations
one of
today? Final
actually
call.
one of evil would have nominated you anyway. I should have voted.
Have we got? So Adam
I
can't be
nominate-
nominated again.
Holly,
fine.
Holly,
Tempest nominates Tempest.
pull the ripcord and see what happens, and then we'll work it out
Tempest
tomorrow.
nominates Tempest. Tell us why, Tempest.
If we want to kill someone during the day, we tied that up. I want to give everyone another chance. I'm happy to die. Not the poisoner. Even though some people still think that. So if you think I'm the poisoner, go ahead and kill me.
No, I don't buy it now.
Just wanted to give a
Don't
chance
kill
to have the
Tempest.
day.
It doesn't matter.
No, we should.
6 to execute,
Not
5
all
to
of
tie.
them. I think there were
No,
some
I
that
still
were
have
still
about
available.
guys. I've still got a vote, but it's not going to be enough tomorrow.
Tempest would be I think at this point with the amount of people, I just think we should go for Adam, and then we can just clear so many things up.
We can't anymore, though. It's all evil
He's
players
been
left.
nominated today. We can't
It's
nominate
all
him again.
evil players left.
We needed to get 6 on them, and we only got 5.
Guys, you're all shouting at once. No one's going to be able to hear anything. Listen up. I am of the opinion that you are not capable of mustering 6 votes, so I'm going to call things to a close in 5 seconds.
Wait.
No, Ben, we have Holly.
I've got
Holly wants to
something.
say something.
I've got a thing that I'd like to do.
Go for it.
May not work. I would like to claim minion and guess that Tempest is the damsel.
Holly claims to be a minion and guesses that Tempest is the damsel. Tempest is the damsel. The game is over and the evil team has won.
Yeah! I can't believe we did it! We fucking did it, evil team!
I can't believe we did it when Adam fucked it up so badly.
Oh my god,
fucking did it, boys!
No,
I'm sorry.
That was...
I didn't believe you.
Adam, am I actually evil? I don't know.
Yes, Sully, you are my beautiful boyfriend!
Yes.
My wonderful partner! You're with me
I can't believe we won that when Adam fucked it so hard at the beginning.
So hard! I fucked it so hard!
So many times, Adam. So many
Did
times.
Adam, did you not realize there was a choir? Like, did you not realize there's a choir boy on the script?
I think if I had, I probably wouldn't have killed you, Angela.
Adam screwed up so badly. It was such a monumental screw up that nobody believed it was possible to screw up that badly.
There was a moment.
God!
There was a moment when Ken Night Watchman me, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna corroborate him, and then to be thrown into a situation where I had to do an immediate gaslight in public without thinking, because I panicked. Said he's lying. I then thought the next night I literally went through like, who did I actually speak to? Because everyone I spoke to, I was like, I know Ken's the Night Watchman because he told me, and then I think only evil people, and then I was like, but did I tell Tilly? And then I looked at how you voted, and you voted for him, so I was like, okay, if I did, she's forgotten.
Could we do the full
stress
reveal?
Yeah. But first, Ben, I believe you laid a stake down earlier in this video that if I won this after that fucking blunder, you would make a proclamation about my status in the Blunder Clocktower world.
I've got to say, that is legitimately probably the best demon performance I've ever seen, because I have no idea how you managed to win that, honestly. You should have lost that on day 2.
Thank you to my evil team. Thank you to my evil team.
Holly made it.
Yeah, we've got to give the
Holly.
credits due. Like, that really was a team effort right there. Everyone pulled together to make that happen.
Holly.
There's so much crazy stuff that went off this game, so you're going to have to bear with me. So you've already been told that Ken was the Night Watchman, and Ken thought that they would use their ability immediately on night 1 and selected Dom, who of course was the evil poisoner. More on that later. Dom decided to corroborate, regretted it, but still managed to pull it back round. So here's an interesting interaction. Dan was the puzzle master, and Angela the king was puzzle drunk. So on night 1, when I would have normally told the demon that Angela is the king and the king is in play, I did not tell them that because Angela was drunk. However, on night 2, Dom poisoned Dan, thus taking away the drunkenness from Angela the king, thus forcing me on night 2 to tell Adam that Angela was the king. And then he killed her. It's not even like he didn't know. He still killed her.
I tried to think of a world where that could have happened with puzzle mastering, but not that way round.
Yeah, pretty nuts. And then, of course, Pete the choir boy immediately learned that Adam was the Al-Hadika. And I believe Pete's first sentence was, "That's nonsense. I must be drunk or poisoned." So even before it was announced, Pete was already reconsidering it. Sat between King and Puzzle Master, we had Tilly the Empath, got zeros the entire game. Also got a 0 on Tempest the Damsel, who did a really good job. Like, to be fair, he stayed alive for so long. That's probably the longest amount of time I've ever seen a damsel be forced to stay alive. And I think you only told about 2 people, right? But sadly, one of them was Holly, the Mezephiles, whose Mezephiles word was, of course, backers, because this is the Kickstarter show. And on day 1... On before the game started, I believe Adam said something about Kickstarter, the game for the Kickstarter backers, and on day 1, Holly went up to Brooke and said, "Adam said something about the Kickstarter something. what was it? Kickstart something? And Brooke was like, backers! And so immediately, Brooke the farmer, became Mazephiles evil. We had Luke the Ravenkeeper, who was poisoned by Dom the Poisoner almost every night. I think literally every night except for when Dan was poisoned. And so when he died, he learned that Adam was the balloonist incorrectly. Tom the Cannibal, who got a Night Watchman ability and chose Blair, who learned that Tom was the cannibal. I thought that was pretty cool. The Night Watchman ability says they learn who you are, and Tom isn't the Night Watchman, so they learn cannibal. Blair was mega confused by that for a little while. Tom also got Mara the Sailor's ability and made someone drunk. And so there was a day where Tom was unexecutable and unkillable. Never came to pass. Blair was the professor who chose to live along with 2 other people and therefore died. Tom was the poisoner. Brooke was the evil farmer. Holly was the Mazephiles. Sully was the marionette who saw Huntsman, which I thought was a bit scary at the beginning, because if Sully chose Tempest and then went to Tempest and said, are you the damsel or something? There was a scenario there where it could have been that Sully could have 100% figured out that he was the marionette, but Tempest was really the damsel. But of course, that never came to pass. Ironically, it happened another way. And Adam the Al-Hadiku is Bloodsport Investigator, Oracle, and Balloonist, and that was 15-player Blood on the Clocktower, Kickstarter exclusive. Didn't you get your money's worth?
We had him on the blog.
Can I just? My brain is liquid at this point. Was Ken's story completely true?
Oh
yes! Yes! Gaslit the shit out of him.
Fuck you, buddy.
We gaslit the shit out of him.
Ken listed the entire evil team for you guys.
Yes.
Yep.
And you just went, useless.
My brain's burning so much the room's got warmer, so I dread to think what Ben and Laurie's brains feel like.
Well done, Ben and Laurie.
Well done. It was an emotional roller coaster. It went from, oh my god, this is going to take forever, to, oh my god, this is going to end on day 2. We're going to have to start again, to, oh my god, how has this not ended?
Yeah.
It was a heck of a thing to watch, guys. Heck of a thing to watch.
Holly came to me and she's like, I think I know who the damsel is. No, this sounds like a trap. No, we have to verify this because I think we've got a ripcord here. My God, we could do this. Oh my God.
So Adam, can I just double check?
Sorry,
can I double check, Adam?
Tempest. I'm sorry.
I had no fun this game.
I said that was a classic Adam play of don't kill me. You can kill me. You can kill me. You can kill me. Let's not kill me. We need good players alive.
Oh yeah.
That was a classic Adam
that was
play.
classic.
Massive.
I should have.
Those of us who suspect Adam can feel thoroughly vindicated, if not victorious.
Yeah, right. I should have voted.
Honestly, it doesn't feel that good. Doesn't feel that good, Tom. Doesn't feel great.
I feel bad inside.
It's not great. Not good.
Also,
would have much rather won.
This has been a good day for evil.
Awesome.
All of
I felt
that
genuinely
shit to Ken?
sad.
Yeah. Adam told me.
Yeah, I just want to say sorry, Ken. Wait, that we didn't believe you.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. It was funny as hell. It was so
Absolute
funny.
madman.
I've made Gang, I've made a couple of mistakes here today. I'll be the I told him everything. I told him everything. I thought he would. I didn't realize he had a provable power.
Can I just quickly come back against what Ben said and make it? Is it really the best demon play you've ever seen, or is it the worst good team play?
No, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, what's unique about this and what enabled this awesome game to happen is that we are playing online, so it's a lot easier to get confuzzled online because you've not got those visual cues. We've got a massive, a really vast spectrum of experience. We've got people who've played hundreds of games, and we've got people who've only played a handful of games. And because of that, when you've got a bunch of people who are all experienced, they tend to do really predictable stuff, which is great, but it's not always that entertaining. Because we've got such a vast spectrum of experience, we had guys that were doing things that they thought were optimal. We had guys that were doing things that they thought were optimal for them. We had guys that were just feeling their way into characters that they're not familiar with and trying to learn as much as they could. And all that combination of stuff came together to make a lot of things very plausible, and that's why this was such an awesome game, because everyone was a lot more open than they perhaps would have been if 500 games of Clocktower had jaded them to just immediately execute whoever someone says is the Al-Hadikia.
Can I also throw some props to Blair here? Because, I mean, credit to Adam, he did an amazing job basically gaslighting all of us when all Ken was spitting was straight facts. But it was Blair who basically came to me and said, "You know what, mate? I think Ken's on the level." And that's really what led to that last day nomination. So let's give some props to Blair.
This has been the best and worst day of my life. We have an outro, please. Laurie, thank you so much.
And that brings this Kickstarter exclusive episode of No Rolls Bar Plays Blood on the Clocktower to a close. Thank you, backers on Kickstarter, for funding our campaign, for helping us out. You have our eternal gratitude, and we will see you for more live, in-person episodes of Blood on the Clocktower. And the only thing that remains to be said is thank Boo.
Thank on Boo.
Thank on you, everybody.
Thank on Boo.